My two best traits are I'm modest and unforgettable. Hey, you already know what it does, gang. I'm Styles the Prophet.
B-Show.
I'm Jonesy.
Yeah, and this is the 4G Audio Podcast. But tonight, all the way from the fucking East End, we got Savage James. Sorry, I fucking got something in my throat.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. We got Savage James here.
That's right.
Thanks for coming. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy
Cheers.
Friday.
Oh, cheers. Some of that rosé.
I better get a fucking double.
Looks like a genie lamp.
Fucking artists in their big bottles is coming through here, eh?
Yeah,
if it makes
really.
you feel any better, this is like a $15, $17 bottle.
It just looks pricey.
Yeah, that's what I love about it.
So I stole some candy from Bully Zone's fucking studio. Have at her. I would have taken more, but I didn't want to be rude. Except I already stole some candy, so.
I just want an eyeball on my ear. That's all.
Get it, man.
I'll take the other one.
But I just want to say a couple
Take an
things before we get fucking right into it. So I don't know what order to say these things in or how to make this
Just do your
happen.
thing,
But
Styles.
here's the thing is, so today is a crazy day. So today is, my dad actually got his hip replaced this morning.
Shout out
And-
to your dad, man.
Yeah, fucking right. Shout out to my dad. Fucking,
Hope you heal up well, Rick.
he's a warrior. That's the second time he's had that done in a year.
Yeah.
In
But
1 year?
yeah, he got it last November 6th.
So almost, yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That's wild.
Yeah. But so the weird thing, so the crazy thing is today's actually my grandpa's birthday, or like would have been my grandpa's birthday.
Okay.
Would have been my grandpa's 107th birthday, I think.
Damn.
Today?
Yeah. But he passed away 12 years ago, I think.
Okay.
Um,
Still old man.
yeah.
Jeez.
So he like died when he was 90?
Died when he was 95 or 96. Oh yeah, so actually, his
Oh.
birthday is October 22nd. I think he died on October 10th or something.
He's a
So he was
trooper.
95, but he was almost 96.
Crazy.
And then at the same time too, I think I mentioned it on a previous episode too. There was a guy, he's like one of my good buddies' cousins, and we actually had him on the show, Jesse Greer. But his cousin committed suicide in the summer, and today is his birthday too. Actually,
Oh, shit,
Yeah.
man.
fucking right. So
Cheers up.
yeah, cheers, happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy life.
Fucking right. And the reason
birthday.
And the reason why it's crazy is because it's my dad's dad whose birthday is today. And
Yeah.
so my dad was going to get his hip replaced. He was where people sometimes die on weird dates like that
Yeah,
or whatever,
yeah.
So he was like, you never know. And then he kind of laughed it off, but
Yeah.
then
yeah.
he got me scared.
Yeah, of course. No doubt.
Oh shit, so I'm gonna fucking get into this right about now. But
Let's do it.
tell us about this fucking bottle you brought.
This is Matus. This is actually quite cheap on the price radar, but it's definitely tasty for like a cheap ass rosé.
It is
Nice.
pretty tasty, man.
Semi-sparkling.
Is that what language is that? Is that like fucking like...
It's Portuguese.
Is
Oh,
it?
right, okay.
Yeah, it's a Portuguese
man.
wine.
I bet you I could get that translated without Google right now.
Okay,
Do
okay,
you know a
shoot.
Portuguese person?
Well, I know the next
Do
best
you need
thing.
your phone?
This was introduced to me actually in my step family, because obviously when parents divorce and shit.
Yeah,
And then my dad remarried a Portuguese woman, and they had this on the tables all the time.
Oh no way.
And I remember as a kid just seeing this, and I'm like, "What is this? A genie lamp?"
Yeah.
So I started rubbing it.
Do I
I'm
get a wish?
like, 3 wishes? Yeah.
But yeah, no, sorry. My brother works with a bunch of people who are Portuguese. They're all I think the guy who's been here the least is 4 years maybe or something like that. And he's a younger dude. We hang out with him and shit. He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
But no, so my brother picks up some Portuguese here and there. We went to a Portuguese restaurant and they tried to make me say something to the waiter.
Oh no.
And
Oh no.
you know that's always a bad scenario.
Yeah.
Oh no.
But I also recognize one of the words he said to be cock.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess I could have said that more politely, penis. But so I was pretty sure, and I'm like, man, I think that means something about this. And they're like, no, man, no, like say it. And it was like the guy's uncle that was serving us, because the guy, his uncle owns the restaurant or whatever. And so then I was like, I knew they were fucking with me, but then the guy starts coming over. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm like, gonna say it. So say it to this guy, and I was like saying it loud enough so that he could hear. And now like there's some conversation to be had. They're like, no. And he's like, what? He's like, oh, we just hope something.
Oh
funny.
no, don't say that.
Yeah, not in here.
Man.
But yeah, no, it's actually pretty good though. I like that. Matus.
Yeah, it's tasty, man.
It's smooth.
for sure.
I don't know, like I'm not big on wine, and then rosé was my intro. Because like it doesn't, I don't know, like I find like wine hits your stomach different.
Oh,
Yeah.
of course.
So like
I find
white or red, it just like as soon as it hits there, you're just like it's a gut, kind of like a gut feel.
I see. I always say that wine's almost like a drug, like
Oh,
compared to
man.
like
Oh,
drinking booze.
100%.
Because like one of my buddies. So I like drinking red wine with like dinner and shit. But one of my buddies, I was sitting there and I was outside. So I was having wine with dinner, and we finished dinner, and I was outside having a cigarette. And this is years and years ago, right? And so my buddy calls me, and we're talking. We used to call each other every day. Fucking, he lives down southern Ontario and shit. So we call each other every day and we talk, right? So me and him are talking. He's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm just having a smoke, drinking some wine." And he's like, "What the fuck?" He's like, "Drinking wine." And I'm like, "Yeah," because like he's kind of like
A beer guy.
hard, you know?
Or
Yeah.
hard
He's,
liquor.
no, I just mean like he's like too gangster for fucking the
Yeah.
wine, you know?
Right.
He's like, "What
Can't
the
catch
fuck,
me with a
man?"
wine glass.
Yeah. I'm like, dude. I'm like,
Just
seriously.
not refined enough.
I'm like, it tastes good with food and shit, right? But then like I like certain food, right? But the thing is, I'm like, if you drink enough of it, the buzz you get is like a different fucking. It's like a high, you know? And he's like, "Oh man, you're a pussy, whatever," right? Fucking 2 weeks later, he calls me.
We passing.
Yeah.
Blueberry.
Blueberry.
He
What do you got in that one?
Oh
Sorry
my
to cut
god,
the
he's
story
got a
off.
fucking joint.
Oh, so this here is,
oh my god.
Lindsay, or Lindsay OG or whatever.
Oh yeah, that shit's bomb.
But no, so buddy calls me 2 weeks later, drunk, lost. He's like, "Yeah, man, I can't find my friends." And he's not, like, he had just moved there, like, within a month or two, so he doesn't know where the he is. He's like, "Yeah, man," he's like, "I lost my friends, I'm at this fucking thing, and I lost my friends, I don't know where, like, fucking, I don't know where I am, like, what's going on?" I'm like, "Are you okay? Like, did they give you
Yeah.
something, or, like, what's going on?" He's like, "No," he's like, "I went with my friends to the fucking wine and cheese festival or something like that, or the grape and wine festival or something." And I was like, "No way." I'm like, "So you're drunk on wine?" And he's like, "Yeah, man." I'm like, "No way." And I was like, "See, now you get it. Now you fucking get it, because you're just drunk and lost, right?"
Yeah.
I find you're always like happy when you drink wine.
Yeah, it's definitely a different drunk from like
Definitely.
liquor.
It gives you like
Beer.
that cloud
You're, like,
feel, like you're on
bubbly,
a
man.
cloud.
Yeah,
I feel like it could
Ooh.
go, it's like a volatile bubbly, though.
Yeah,
It could go
agreed.
anyway, you
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Totally agree.
you like spill a bit of your wine and it's the end of the world. I mean, maybe more so for girls. Oh shit, I said it. Fuck. But you know what I mean? Like, you can be like that, like, "Ooh, yeah,
No,
having a
I
good
know.
time," and then like you're either fucking puking or you're fucking like crying or something, right? You know what I mean?
Brings the emotions.
That's
out.
it. Yeah, right.
Oh shit, I forgot to go left. My bad.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It worked out well.
Yeah, going.
Whatever
And this
works.
sucks because this is
Yeah, I was just
actually
gonna
a
say
first.
that I have the
I don't
grabber,
have
yeah.
a joint passer. You just have to reach it over.
I'll pass the.
Ready.
Oh wait, yeah,
Yeah.
I'll fucking grab it with this.
Oh, that's clutch.
Nice. Look at us.
Ding.
Good night.
That's hilarious.
But yeah, I don't mind wine. I like wine. Like I said, I like to drink some fucking rosé.
Every
It's
once
more
in a
like
while, man. You don't let.
It's like
I
a nice
can't
dinner,
drink it all the
you know, if you're at
time.
a wedding or something, I like that for sure, of course. It's usually served regardless, but
If it's free at the wedding,
yeah.
I have a
You can't go
technique.
wrong.
Oh yeah,
you
man.
mix
That's
that shit
but
with
see,
some
that's a-
Sprite,
Oh.
and then it's actually
Ooh.
dank. Like you're not drinking just white wine or red wine anymore. You're drinking like a medley. It's
I might
fucking
have to
dope.
try
No
that.
way. That's
I think
actually
that's
not
like a
bad. Yeah.
spritz.
I've done it ever since I was young. I was like, I actually don't like wine, but I want this free booze. What do I do?
True.
I'm like,
See,
"Ugh."
and that's what I was gonna say. Is you're like, "Oh, you're just putting free bottles of wine on the table? Oh, I'll just drink that then."
Yeah,
You know?
I don't want to
They're like,
go
"Oh,
to the
dinner's
bar.
over, no more wine." You're like going and taking the bottles.
That's
off
what I was
the
gonna
table.
say. Yeah, just
The
go around
bottles
all the
leave
other
after
tables.
10. That's the rule. Like after
Yeah.
10, the bottles are gone. No more free shit.
See, I went to a wedding one time and it was fucking. I'm not complaining either because fucking. Thank you for having me, right?
Yeah.
But I remember there was a few people that were upset about it. But it was a open bar, but it was an open bar like before, like, so there was the wedding, and then everyone went and did their thing, and then you met for the dinner, but there was like a, half hour like buffer time to hang out, and that was free bar.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
like
you had
drink hour.
dinner, and it was the bar closed for dinner. Then you got to drink the wine on the table, right? But then I'm pretty sure there was only one of each bottle per table. I think there were small tables too. But
One of each kind of wine.
yeah. But then when the bar opened back up after dinner, which also too after dinner there was like another half hour buffer time where the bar was closed, and people like lined up at the bar like trying to get drinks.
They're like, we got a little time. Let's go.
Yeah, and the thing
Double up.
is after the fucking dinner, it wasn't open bar anymore.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some of them go that way. That was the last one I went to was like that.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not fucking complaining, but
Well,
it
you
was
know.
just that there was fucking, like I said, some people were like, oh fuck.
Yeah, of course.
I was like,
Get your buzz on while you can, I guess.
just give me something to drink.
Yeah. So, yeah, man.
I
How?
used to love that shit.
Yeah. So how long have you been doing your thing for?
I've
How old are you anyway?
all right, no, you have to guess
two
first.
questions.
Holy shit, we're getting deep here.
You gotta
Yeah.
guess
I think this is
first,
the-
actually.
I guess.
Your
All right.
age?
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I have a hard.
So
Whenever,
age and when you started to rap.
No, just guess my
I'll
actual age first,
okay,
and
okay,
I'll just
okay.
identify that.
23. I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Not a bad guess.
okay, so
I probably like
I'm not
way
gonna
off.
lie, but I think whenever I looked at your Instagram like posts, like whenever I see you post and stuff like that, I feel like you look older. But then once I met you, I'm starting to feel like maybe you're younger, like younger than me, anyways.
We
But-
don't know.
But see, I was gonna go around like 24.
Ooh,
Yeah. See,
Maybe
that's
I'm.
good.
Can I change my guess?
I
It's
think I had
hard.
A good one.
Yeah,
I was
you
thinking
gotta-
kind
you
of the
gotta change.
same.
It's hard though too, because you look like a guy I know, like not exactly, but you look kind of like a guy I know, and he's older than me.
I have doppelgangers in this
So,
city,
like-
Yeah.
Doesn't everyone?
yeah, facts.
Do you guys
Somewhere
remember?
around the world.
Do you guys remember how old Nick is? That might help us with our answer here.
Oh,
I'm just trying to fucking brainstorm.
I don't think
Nick,
so.
I think
Trying to
he's turned
brainstorm.
24.
yeah, he's
right?
turned to 24. I think, yeah.
I don't think that would help you with your answer.
So-
No, I don't think so.
I
Because
wanna
now
be
that you
that-
say that, that'll help me with my answer. Because I
Yeah.
think you're older than Nick.
There you go. Yeah.
If Nick's 24, then I think you're older
I'm gonna
than
go
that.
26.
Shit, can I change
Okay.
my answer?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah. Can I go 28?
All right.
I was gonna say 27.
Shit, look at us all.
We
going
just-
up now.
All right.
He's gonna be
Final
like,
answer.
I'm
All
All right. What is
19.
it? Just
31.
Oh! Hit the button.
Holy
bro.
shit, because-
compliments, right?
Yeah.
How that hint helped
I get that
me?
all the time, actually. 24. All the time. Like
Yeah, eh?
24. Yeah.
How that hint helped me though was because whenever you said, or no
I
wait,
should have asked
Nick,
the question.
whenever you said that it wouldn't help, I was like, oh wait, so he's saying that he's not the same age as Nick. But outside you said something like, or I just took it some way, but I felt like you were trying to say that you because you
Went to
said
school.
you were like, who else was at St. Matt's or whatever, right? And then but just something in the way you said it or what you said made me think that you're older than him. So as soon as you said no, I was like, oh wait, I'm like, he's got to be older.
Yeah.
But
Still, that's sick.
Yeah.
But see, I put you like whenever I see your posts, that's what I put you at is like 31, 32.
Well, all the new people that work with me at my work, they all think I'm like their age, like 24, 23. And
Yeah.
they're like having conversations with me because I know all this modern shit.
Right.
So like I am.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'm the
mean?
same kind of.
And then yeah, so like you
Well,
don't
yeah,
even
you
know.
I
guys-
this.
didn't know you were
are
that
the-
old. I'm
you
like,
guys
oh.
are-
I know it.
But yeah.
86.
Born in '89.
86.
Yeah.
For me.
Oh, you're older than me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well you're sipping the fountain of youth too. So
I think
I thought you were younger than me.
I'm not
for
telling
sure.
anyone.
Yeah. You're not telling
Anything.
anyone?
I'll just shout out 92, yo.
He has the age of a prophet.
A
stylish one.
Yeah.
A stylish prophet.
The only 90 baby in here then. Fucking right. Shout out to 90 babies.
When's your birthday?
July 13th.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if it was like December, you'd be close to 90, baby.
No, my birthday's right smack dab in the middle of the summer.
Yeah,
It's
so it's
sick.
my wait, what day?
13th.
Oh, 15th.
It's a good week. I
It
usually
is a
actually
good
book
week.
off the entire week for work every time.
Fucking right.
It's the 7 days of Savage, bro.
Yeah.
And I wish I had a summer birthday, man. Mine's fucking like 5 days after Christmas.
Yeah, yours is
Yeah.
Like 2 days
That's
before
pretty
New
whack.
Year's.
Yeah,
Is
yours
everybody
is
dead
pretty
broke?
Everyone,
spot, man.
yeah.
We just spent a
Everyone's
bunch
just
of
like,
money.
Christmas and New Year's, and I'm like, but it's my birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like,
Totally.
well,
And then they're
I already
worried
gave you a
about
Christmas
New Year's.
present.
Exactly, yeah. That was always what it was. Like every year growing up, we're gonna get you a gift, but it's gonna be a combined Christmas and birthday.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
gonna be a
what the
big
fuck?
one.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah, so I've been rapping since I was 16.
Okay, cool.
Like, I never really thought of it before, like, before 16. Like, I loved hip-hop, but I used to listen to, like, everything.
Yeah.
And then, like, my brother and my boy got me into hip-hop, like, at a young age. And then, I don't know, man. I just started fucking spitting.
Yeah.
It started off as freestyling, like...
Okay.
It was one of those things where, like, my boy started freestyling and, like, writing, like, tracks and shit. And I'm like, okay, this is interesting.
Oh.
I was waiting for
Oh,
that to
shit.
happen.
I'll go like this.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, no worries.
So, like, at first, like, my boy used to be really tough on me about it. Like, so if I would fuck up in a freestyle, he'd be like, nah, that's whack, and, like, cut me off. And then he would start rapping. And then, like, usually that either makes you or breaks you.
Yeah,
When
of course.
somebody...
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
When somebody, I made a joke about it a while back, where it's kind of like, you know, like a ballerina, how like they have really tough instructors and shit,
Mm-hmm.
but they end up so amazing in the end,
Right.
or
Yeah.
they end up not doing dancing anymore because
Yeah.
they're like, fuck that teacher.
Yeah, they couldn't take that.
It was pretty much like that, like tough training shit.
Yeah.
It's probably the best, right?
Well,
Fucking-
form's the best.
Tough love kind of thing.
Well, see, so okay, so
That's how Jordan won fucking 6
I never
championships,
read
bro.
this book whenever I say this, but I was explained parts of this book as my buddy read it. The Art of War.
By Sun Tzu.
Yeah,
That's
so
clutch.
there's
You
a
need
part-
to read that.
there's a part where he says he's talking about how to like be what do you call it? Like a leader, basically. So like if you, what you got to do is like show them who's boss and then gain their trust. So like as a like
Show alpha.
yeah, so as a like you're a fucking sergeant or whatever they call them, drill sergeant or whatever, you know, do the fucking thing, you fucking idiot, you know, like whatever, scumbag, whatever, right? You fucking show, like you said, show them who's boss, and then show them that they can trust you, and get their fucking trust, right?
it's
but if you do
desensitizing
it,
too in a military like sense like that, right?
but if you do it the other way
it
around,
desensitizes you to people being like, you suck, you're fucking nothing, and then you're like,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
you
yeah,
also
but-
take it as constructive
but the point
criticism.
in the book was that if you do it the other way around, you gain their trust by joking around with them, laughing, and showing them that they can trust you. Then you can't now go back and try and show them who's boss because you've already shown them like that part of you. So if you fucking, it's suggested that you want to fucking be like piece of shit or whatever, you know, and like be hard on them so that then when you do gain their trust, they have that respect for you already.
Mhm.
How that relates, I don't know.
No, like tough.
Oh,
His
the-
buddy,
yeah,
his
yeah.
buddy being hard on him when he got into freestyling.
Oh yeah, like we were all tough on each other, like, but he was good, a lot better than I was at the time. So
Yeah.
like, I definitely
He's like
got
your
shat
mentor.
on a lot.
Jones.
Yeah, that
Oh, I'm actually
definitely
good on that.
obviously molded you into.
And then he used to also teach me like the fundamentals, because like he was big on
That's my
like
good head, man.
he was really good on like structure and multis and stuff. So he told me like you can't just like say like one word, bro. You gotta like make that one word into like 2 or 3 syllables and like make
it's
it
all
sound like it's more like construct. So like if I would just did a freestyle and like I would just be rhyming like with truck with fuck, you'd be like nah, that's whack. Shut up.
Yeah.
Right.
And then he would jump in and he'd be like, I'm coming at them, man. I'm coming at them with a fucking knife at the atom, man. Like,
yeah.
I'm blowing up like an atom, man. Who had it then? Like,
Yeah,
he would
yeah.
just, and then I'd be like, okay, I see what you mean, man. My shit just is like, it's not gonna keep the people entertained
You're
if I'm
using,
just
like, a
right.
basic
That's some
rhyme.
Run DMC shit where you're like,
Yeah.
truck, fuck,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so funny actually listening to those old school, like
Yeah.
Some
songs.
Man, do you remember
Yeah.
the song
Some, though.
Breaks by Curtis Blow?
Oh yeah, if you
Breaks
go that
on a
far
car,
back.
breaks on a bus. Apparently, I think that was either the first hip hop song or it was the first hip hop music video that was like on TV or some shit.
fuck.
But there was some first hip hop with that. But yeah, it was fucking breaks on a
I
car,
think that's
breaks
the
on
first
a bus,
like,
breaks on.
recorded live performance.
These are the breaks.
Yeah, that track.
But yeah, or like the Sugar Hill Gang.
Yeah.
You know, like
Wow, what is it? Rapper's Delight.
yeah.
12 minutes, man. That's how long that is.
So yeah, it's a
song?
fucking man.
Rapper's Delight.
Man, I saw them do
Oh.
it. I saw them do it like
so
I couldn't bear
fucking
that.
I saw them do it a couple
No
years ago.
offense to whoever
But it
likes
was
that
them.
song.
It was them like fucking now.
Yeah.
But they like did it live a few years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were like old.
It's
man.
like, yeah, they're
Like,
old, yeah.
big chubby dudes and
That
shit.
was like, that's fucking the beginning of rap right there.
Oh yeah, should I be drinking out of a cup or is this okay?
Do whatever you want, man.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah, I won't judge
I've
you
always
either way.
done this. I'll be like walking around like a party.
Just straight up out of the bottle, like
Yeah.
pirate.
Actually,
man.
yo, I have signature drinks that I usually have at parties. It's either one of these, and I'm walking around just sipping straight out of it, or I'm drinking Ciroc with juice boxes. I
Man.
fucking love juice
Like
boxes.
in a juice box? Like,
No,
you put
no.
it, okay. You just
That's
squeeze
way
the
too
juice
much
box
work.
into the cup.
Sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'll like take a shot and then like take a sip of the juice box. And then the best part about juice boxes is that you can mix up that shit. So you can be like, yo, I got a grape drink this time. I got apple.
Ooh,
Yeah.
grape drink.
And vodka's like one of the easiest that you can mix shit with. So
course.
like,
Oh yeah.
a lot of people hate vodka, and I'm not gonna lie. Like all booze has like a what I like to call a chemical flavor. And
Yeah.
so like vodka is rubbing alcohol. I find gin is like pine sol.
Yeah.
I find gin tastes like pine sol. Tequila is kind of like
Ooh.
lemony fresh, like that lemony fresh
Oh.
fucking clean.
It sounds like
Yeah.
you've
Yeah, I was
tasted all
gonna
of these
say.
products.
Yeah. Going
yeah,
through the
Donald
fucking-
Trump style.
Yeah, you're under the
And
sink.
Clorox, don't get me started on Clorox.
Yeah.
Nah, okay.
He's under the sink with a bottle of everything. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I tricked you
Vodka,
guys. This is actually like embalming fluid, like
Nice.
formaldehyde.
Yeah.
Oh, it tastes pretty good.
So, yeah.
It'll get you fucked up.
Yeah.
Sweetened formaldehyde.
Yeah.
It's good though. Whatever it is. Fuck yeah. Gang.
But yeah,
gang.
so I've only been like releasing music, like on streaming services and like out in the public, like only for about a year.
Okay.
And then honestly, like before then, I've had like just archives and archives of tracks that I've just made because like I never really had a way of like releasing the tracks and shit, and I never knew that there was like such easy ways as just getting an account on a website. There you go, boom, so
Right.
easy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then actually, my boy Dip told me
I was
how
just-
to get it. He told me about DistroKid.
yeah.
There's DistroKid and United Masters, and I was like, okay, well, I'll try one of them. And that shit's just too easy, like literally too
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
And
It's a joke how easy it is.
Lander can fucking
Just
master your
shit.
shit too.
Yeah.
Lander?
Lander,
Yeah.
yeah. It's a website. You put your
Yeah.
MP3
What?
or whatever, not your
you
MP3,
just
you
send
put your
them
waves
music
or
and they
whatever.
master it for
Oh,
you,
yeah, bro.
send it
You
back.
put like the whole files or just like one file of the whole track?
Waves, I think.
Yeah,
Right?
Oh, so
Like,
each
it's a
individual
finish.
track stems
Yeah.
and shit.
I don't
Yo.
think it is. It's like you just upload a
Like a
WAV file or an MP3.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
No
And then
way.
they just send it back to you. Here's your
Yes.
fucking song.
Wow.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've never
Is it
used it, but
expensive?
fucking
No, it's
Just-
actually
it's
quite
like
free, isn't
affordable,
it?
man.
Is it free? I don't think it's free.
It can't be free.
I don't know. I don't know like
It's
the
like probably a
exact number.
subscription.
I thought it was
'Cause that
affordable.
shit's
though.
Timinator was
I know
fucking
a
doing
few
up
people are
his
using
songs on it. I guess that doesn't mean it was free, but
probably affordable though, right? Like startup it.
I just
artists,
thought like everyone had it or something, you know. We'll see what's up, but yeah, no, actually, fucking Quest told us about that, or well,
Quest,
he
yeah.
Right.
informed me about it, anyways. At the fucking, did you go to that masterclass?
No, I did
I guess
not.
we would have seen you there probably.
Yeah, more than likely.
I know
'Cause we
Quest though.
tried,
Through,
we got a few-
Yeah.
It does say sign up free, so there probably is like a free
Trial or some
like
shit.
version of it.
Hit it, try, and then you'll probably be told that how much.
It just says upload a track. I don't know how many tracks.
Oh
to
shit!
upload.
It even lets you upload a track
Yeah.
right away.
Yeah.
It does.
It
What are you
gets it
smoking
all
on?
set up, and then it's like, oh, by the way,
What are you smoking on there?
in a month from now you'll be charging
I-
$100 or something.
I used to Jewel,
They get you something.
but
Vibe.
Jewel ran out of flavors that you can buy legally and all over the place and shit. So
Really?
I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
I didn't know that.
they only have 3 flavors now: mint, tobacco, and vanilla. And
There's
I'm
a
like, that's-
tobacco flavor.
Yeah, oh yeah.
yeah. Actually, you know what's funny? I don't like the vanilla, and
Yeah.
I think the mint is too times, and you don't feel the nicotine that well.
Right.
So I actually get the tobacco.
Yeah.
It's not that great.
Virginia tobacco.
But that's why I got this one. I was like, yo, fuck that. I looked online. You can literally get all these different flavors. I got
Oh,
like
yeah.
berry blast,
Berry
strawberry.
blast.
strawberry frost. They got berry frost. They got like
Damn.
mango, the classic. They don't even have mango for Jewel anymore.
Is that
They
the
don't want
Vipe
kids on that
though?
shit.
Is that the Vipe
true,
one?
eh?
Don't do drugs, kids.
Is that the Vipe one though?
No, this is stealth.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I got it actually from the website. I was like, everybody's ordering shit because of quarantine and shit. So fuck it, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
get it from the website. It was cheap as fuck. I got 6 cartridges plus the extra cartridge and the charger for like $62.
Yeah. Nice.
So like, if you were a smoker, like a pack of smokes is like almost $15 if you smoke the good ones.
Fuck, they're like
17 bucks.
18,
Yeah,
yeah.
then I'm outdated on that shit.
Yeah.
Like fuck. I don't
the
know anymore.
bellies.
Yeah, bellies was, you're either a belly person or anything else if you're a belly
Yeah.
person. And at that point, you can smoke whatever you want.
Yeah.
But bellies, like if you're a belly smoker, it's bellies or nothing. Somebody could be like, you know, it's a Dumo, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
Just
not the same.
Just not it. Not it.
but I mean, like, yo, I used to have my broke days, so when you have your broke days, you have your smokes.
Yeah.
You gotta do what you gotta
Smoke,
do.
yeah,
You gotta
smoke
do
whatever.
what you gotta do. It doesn't matter at that point. I'm getting
One
my
man's
smokes.
one man's garbage is another man's good ungarbage.
Ungarbage. Can I get some ungarbage, please?
Ricky.
That's awesome. Oh man. So get into these drops or what?
Ooh.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Like I said, let's see. Edibles don't really work on me, and I don't know. Drops might be different.
This is a bit of a higher percentage.
What do? You
too.
just drop it in their
Yeah,
mouth,
just drop that whole thing in your mouth.
the whole thing.
The whole thing. Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't
It's
say the whole
100.
thing.
It's 100.
What does it
Oh no,
taste
sorry. Wait, that's 500 milligrams.
Yeah, start with a couple drops.
Is it just gonna drop on its own?
You
Yeah.
just- yeah.
I was just gonna say like, well, if edibles don't work,
Okay, so 2 drops or what? Doesn't
what?
taste that bad actually.
Oh,
Kind
you
of
don't.
tastes.
It doesn't really taste like
pretty oily.
anything.
Kind of tastes like the
Is it
woods.
Put it underneath
Is it
the
mixed with
tongue
anything else?
usually, and
Like what? It's
Like
just-
other oil? Is there
You know
like
when
a
you're,
base
like, in
oil
the
in
woods?
it?
And like the wind
I
is
don't
blowing.
know.
It tastes like that. It tastes like the wind in the woods.
and wind in the woods. Yeah.
Like, it's
that,
very,
that,
like,
kind of
woodsy.
like woodsy, musky. You know.
You can wash that shit down,
No.
or does it just stick on your
Oh
tongue?
no, swallow it.
I don't know,
It
man.
absorbs.
I
And
put it under
everything.
my
I've never been that big on
Yeah,
edibles.
that's what I was saying. Yeah, put it under your tongue.
The last time
So-
edibles worked for me was when I was in high school.
This ain't edibles.
Well,
That doesn't count?
Yeah.
Well, full-
oh, this is stronger than
a
those.
full vial, like a full dropper of one of those.
Yeah, we
You're
made
saying
it.
it's
Well, we didn't
500?
make anybody
Yeah.
do it,
Milligrams.
but we had a lad go to sleep on
Sleepy boy
on a
shit.
lighter version. What did you do? Do you do a whole one when you do this?
I did almost the whole one. Yeah. Good for you.
Man, that Matusa's sweet.
Yeah.
And it isn't even that bad when it's warm.
My brother even said, he's like, I don't know what it means, but he's like, that's wine that fucking a lot of the guys he works with drink. And I was like,
See?
yeah, man. Yeah.
I told you. I know that authentic shit. Name it. I know that authentic shit.
Fuck, you said you brought a little fucking something.
Oh, the random shit. We ain't smoking that unless you really want to be drooling on the floor.
Oh, I was like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? Yeah, that.
Salvia.
Oh,
Can I see?
fast.
Can I see? It?
Salvia.
This was
I've never
purchased.
even seen it before.
Never
This was
seen it?
purchased right before it became illegal.
Oh, it's
Illegal to sell.
Oh, okay.
Illegal to sell.
'Cause,
I'm
yeah,
pretty
they used
sure
to
it's
sell that
still-
shit at the fucking local fair, man.
You get seeds for it
Back in the
at
day.
fucking Walmart, man.
So I don't know if you know
no,
about this
that's
shit.
like I'm pretty sure like
Do you guys know about this
salvia
shit?
is a
Oh,
type
yeah,
of,
yeah, for
like,
sure.
'Cause, like,
species of plant.
It goes
It's a
by
herb.
like
It's a
like a
herb.
10, 20.
Yeah,
This is
right?
30x, and 30x still makes you see shit.
Right.
Like, you see shit off 30x. Like, it's fun.
Crazy.
That's why I didn't want to get any
What does
higher
it
than
look
this.
Like what?
It kind of looks like really
Okay.
bad weed.
Yeah, it does. Like really purple weed.
And then if you smell it, I'll let you smell it. It kind of just smells like, I don't know, like crumbled
Just
up
like-
leaves.
Yeah, whatever. kind of thing. Yeah, it's weird.
It's fucking weird, eh?
Yeah.
I used to do that shit all the time when I was younger because I actually enjoyed the trip.
Oh,
I-
yeah.
Popular
vodka,
back in the
man.
day.
Yo,
I used
you
to
were
work-
talking about your trip earlier. Let me tell you about my trips. They were insane.
How much like would you have to use?
The highest
to,
I've ever done is 80.
like times
80x, yeah.
80x. Like how much would you need to use though to
One
like,
hit.
what would-
Not a lot,
what's,
like a little
hit?
pinch.
Like,
like
if
a
I were to
one
show
hitter.
you, I
Don't put it on. Yeah, don't pinch it out. But
like,
just like you know,
a pinch
little
of
thing.
it, and then what you do is while you're lighting it, you inhale all of it and you hold it for like 20 seconds.
Right. Yeah,
like
I
a full 20
I
seconds.
heard that. Right.
As soon as you exhale it,
As soon
like-
as you exhale it.
Yeah.
as soon as you exhale it, whatever you're planning to feel or see starts right away.
Okay.
Right away.
Oh,
It's-
man. Like,
it's-
sometimes
I've
if
never
you're,
been
like,
so quick with that shit.
blowing it out, like you like start to let your breath out, and then
Yeah.
you
As
wake
soon as
up.
you start letting your
Like-
breath out, you're laughing already. You're either drooling in another world already. But like the things that I've seen, so like
Crazy.
one
I've
of the
heard
first
so many
times-
stories, but I've never actually like been
Bro.
in a room when someone has.
Yeah,
I don't think you
Yeah,
understand
know what I
because
mean?
each
and I probably
trip
would
is
choose
individual.
not to do that.
It's crazy because like one of the trips that I had, I'm sitting on my friend's couch, and as soon as I released the hit, the smoke turned the vision of what I was seeing. I was in the desert, and the wind of the desert was hot, but it felt nice. You know, like when you're in like in the summer and the wind's nice.
You get like a
Yeah.
warm breeze.
It was melting my face sideways. I just feel like my face going like this.
Yeah,
And
man.
the whole time I'm just like
Uncontrollable
My hand wasn't
laughing.
on my face. I'm just like And my boy's like, "Yo, you okay?" And I'm like, "The wind." Like sometimes people can't even hear what you're saying, to be honest.
That's crazy.
Like you could just you could be mumbling, but you thinking you're saying
You're
the
like-
wind, you might be going "Eh." Oh,
That's
my
good.
girl ended up doing it with me once, and she said that she saw like farmer goblin gnomes. Like we were farmer goblin gnomes. Like we were like hairy and had teeth and like we were holding like pitchforks and shit.
Holy fuck.
And then
Sounds
my other
scary.
friend
I
was
don't
like
know if
falling through different dimensions. Like each time he fell, like imagine you're falling down a floor of like a building, and each floor you pass is like a different dimension of space. Like he saw like space. He's in a forest. He kept falling until he landed, and he was in like this like I don't know what he said he was in, but he appeared there, and there was a dragon, and it was chasing him for a while. But the whole time, all we saw was him on the ground. It was looked like he was swimming, and he's just like and he's like drooling and shit.
Oh, man.
I don't know what it is,
See-
but it makes you drool.
Man, so there's a show called Hamilton Pharmacopoeia, and it was on
Sounds
Netflix.
Canadian as
I don't
fuck.
know. No, it's,
No?
and, actually, wait, fuck, it's on Viceland. I'm pretty sure, so it could be because they're from Toronto, I think.
Oh shit.
But it's this dude. He's like a scientist or whatever, but he always had an interest in psychedelic drugs. So every episode's about a different psychedelic drug, and
Oh,
he
sick.
goes to. So like wherever the drug originated from, he goes there, right? So like or wherever it's like really popular. Fucking what was the one? Oh, so like mushrooms. He went to Mexico because in Mexico, in their churches and shit, like whenever they have like a stained glass window or like a painting or whatever of Adam and Eve with the like forbidden fruit, it's not an apple, it's a mushroom. And so
Oh,
they think
shit.
that like it's mushrooms that they ate or whatever.
Mm.
But anyway, so
So
they
That's
that's
like some
forbidden
mushroom
fruit.
cult shit. That's
Yeah.
like a thing, right?
well, and they think that if you eat mushrooms and have a bad trip, that's God telling you that you weren't supposed to do it, or that you're like abusing it.
Right.
But anyways, that's getting off topic. But he goes to somewhere for salvia, and he goes to different places and tries it like different ways. So like this fucking lady, I think the lady made like a drink for him, and then there was like somebody else fucking. I think they smoked it or something. But anyways, he did it. He goes and does these things different types of ways, right? So he'll meet with this guy and he does it this way. So he does it, goes here, right? So then he found out that like apparently if you just go and like pick the shit, like it's not good because you have to be like a local or whatever, and like that you could possibly fucking, why I think the vial I had was fucking haunted, but. Because if you just pick it, then like something can go wrong or whatever. There's some myth or whatever, right?
Mm.
So this guy had to dress like the fucking native people or whatever, or like
Okay.
the people from around there. So he had to dress like that. So they brought him there and they got it and they took it to this chick and she did some fucking crazy fucking
Seance?
ritual or whatever. Yeah. And he ended up getting right fucked up. But he got fucked up for a while though. Like I think she like mashed it all up and he like ate that shit or some shit. But I'm pretty sure he got fucked up for a while. Or maybe
Almost
they just
like
stretched
peyote?
it out. Maybe they just stretched it out for the video or whatever. But yeah, he got like fucked up. And but yeah, so they show you a whole bunch of shit. You should just fucking watch it if it's on. It's still on fucking Netflix.
Netflix,
Yeah, check it
yeah.
out because it was. That's where I watched it. But then I found there's another season of it too. But
Sick.
but yeah, so he does like everything. Like he would go around like he's fucking. I don't think he did DMT, but he went and like learned about it.
Okay.
And then he learns about like phenethylamines and shit, which is like MDMA, and like 2CE and 2CI and like 2CB and all that shit. Shit
Okay.
that's like acid too, like shit that makes your brain work good.
That's funny.
What's that?
Hmm?
Oh, I thought you were trying to get my attention earlier.
No. I'm just so okay. What I'm doing actually is
Boom.
Oh, don't give
he's
his fucking
freestyling.
secret away.
He's freestyling. He's jumping it. No.
what's
It
that?
has
Said
to
he's
do-
freestyling.
No, so it has something to do with freestyling actually. So when
Oh, yeah?
earlier, like
Oh,
before we went
yes.
live, I was talking about you want to do this Freestyle Friday thing, right, on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So, and you were talking about in this post. I think it's your most recent post on Instagram,
Yeah.
which is Savage James.
Yeah.
Is that it? Just Savage James? Just for
Savage
the,
Dot
For
James.
IG? No, it's the.savagejames.
all right, just for
Whatever.
everyone listening, go check it out.
The.savagejames.
I was fucking close.
Add me up. I post funny shit on my story all the time. Like all the time.
So, anyways,
I
yeah, you're,
sometimes just scream at the camera.
it's entertainment for everyone.
Like horror movies, especially this month. Like, yo, this month is my favorite month. I'm born in July, which is a great time to have your birthday.
Yeah.
Yo, fuck my birthday. October is my favorite month
Yeah.
of all time. I fucking love Halloween, horror shit. Every single day.
Horror shit.
Horror.
No, I know.
Horror. What a shitty ass word, man.
Yeah, right.
Horror.
Drunk or it sounds like you're
I like
talking about
horror
horrors.
movies. Toss me
It's
another
like
beer.
the judicial system.
Judicial.
You can't say that.
Judicial.
The judicial system.
Yeah.
Judizzle, if you're fucking
That's-
Snoop Dogg.
I stole that joke. Yeah.
Hey, I just passed the judicial court system.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do.
Judizzle.
What are you getting there?
Oh, buddy.
Shit.
I have an idea.
Yo, did you
You're gonna mix it?
Yeah.
you
I
got
don't
your
know.
X-rays and shit? You were talking about your dad getting his hip hurt surgery earlier. You did X-rays and all that sort of nonsense on your legs and shit recently.
Yeah. Actually, you know what, man? Today I feel pretty good. But
Fucking right.
I one second. I'm gonna try
Salud.
this. Salud. Cilantro.
Cilantro.
That's
Um,
Italian, my friend.
that's,
Salud.
Oh, I thought you were saying yeah.
No.
That's
Salud,
Irish
it's
or Gaelic or
salutations.
whatever.
Salutations.
But yeah, no. So I got my I went to my doctor and she
Showed
was
you your wang.
yeah. She was like, oh my god. The funny thing is though, is I started telling her some shit. And she's like, oh, like you haven't been in any accidents lately, have you? I'm like, maybe. Like,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Like I hit a fucking bear.
Mm.
So I'm like, yeah. And I've always fucking thought that maybe something happened.
Yeah.
Because even earlier this year, my other hip was all fucked up. I was kind of walking weird. And I was like, man, I heard about people breaking their back in a car accident. I don't have to hold the mic. But breaking their back in a car accident and then not knowing until like a year later. And like wouldn't feel any pain until like sometime later. And then like something's wrong with my back. So I thought maybe that. So as soon as she asked me that, I'm like,
Back thing
oh,
scares the
fuck.
most.
Oh, man. But so, yeah, so she sent me for x-rays. I did that. Oh, yeah, actually, fuck. So, sent me for x-rays. And so one thing, there was a girl that was like, I knew her, but she was like screening people at the door. And like I almost walked past her because she was like sitting there like this. And I was like, kept going. I'm like, whatever, fuck you, you know? And then she's like, hey, like, I need to screen you. I was like, oh, I wasn't sure. Like, you're on your phone. She's like, oh, I have so many phones. And she showed me a bunch of phones, but all of them were like,
What?
a bunch of them were the same phone. And then one of them was like, clearly her, like, pink phone. But anyways, so that was just another little adventure on the way. So I go through, like, whatever, right? And
As these stories usually go.
yeah. So actually, you know what? Even funnier though is my cousin that messaged me the next day, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell this story because I'll forget. But she messaged me the next day and was like, "Hey, like, were you at the fucking hospital yesterday?" I'm like, "Yes, I was." And she's like, "Yeah." She's like, "I swear I heard your voice and like I was in the emergency room or whatever, right?" I'm like, "Yeah," because where I went in is like right kind of near the emergency room, and so she heard my voice, and I was like, "That's crazy." But anyways, so then I continue on, and fucking I go in there, and the funny thing is, the last time I got an X-ray was years ago, but I thought there was a girl there that was like pretty cute, right? And she wasn't there this time, but
She switched.
but yeah, she left. But so yeah, anyways, I'm getting off topic. So then I go in, they're like, yeah, they call me. She's like, here's your gown and shit, right? And I saw her, there was like a bunch of different colored gowns. And I saw her like looking at them, like as if she's looking at the size. So I assume she picked me the biggest one. And then there's a chart on the wall that tells me she did pick me the biggest one. So I'm like, cool, I trust her. And I put it on, and it's like, you put like 2 armholes through, and then it wraps around, and then there's like another armhole to hold it all together. But I like
a harness?
was missing it by like, like 8 to 12 inches. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck? So I looked again. I'm like, yeah, that's the biggest one. And then I look, I'm like, oh man. She's like, yeah, you can take your pants off, but like leave your underwear on. Which no girl has ever said to me before. But so then I looked and I was like, oh my God. And it was like just covering my ball sack. But I was wearing boxers. But anyways, so I go in and I like, she's like, just lay down there. Yeah. So I like lay down and like, whatever. And then she's like, yeah, I'm going to touch your sides and shit. She was trying to find my hips and stuff. She's doing the thing. And I was like, yeah, it's fine, whatever. And then I'm like, oh shit, like kind of like cold and shit. And I was like, oh shit. So I like grabbed the fucking skirt thing and like had to pull it down. And I'm like, oh my God, man, like fuck. And then I had to do like, I had to lay with one leg out and then the other leg like my foot by my like other knee and then have my knee like out sideways.
Oh yeah.
I'm laying there with like
shit.
almost spread eagle kind of
Yeah.
thing. And not thinking. And she's like, I'm gonna feel your sides and stuff. And then she's like, tugs the skirt down and shit, or the
Yeah.
gown down. Oh shit, I was like, oh no, yeah. And then afterwards too, the next one I had to like lay on my side with my like knees up like this, like almost like I just saw on a movie recently where somebody was getting a colonoscopy,
Yeah.
and they were laying like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I
Getting
feel
the
so
fetal
weird. I'm like, yeah, I feel
position
so
now.
weird because she's behind me like doing stuff, and she's like feeling my back and stuff, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, the fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, not
Like
that any
she's
of that's
trying to
about to
burp
happen,
you.
but at the same time, I'm like, what does she see back there? Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? Like, is there holes in my underwear and shit? Like, what's going on?
You never
So
know.
yeah, so it was just,
Shit.
it was bad because
bad
it was
day.
just so fucking short. But yeah, I still haven't heard back from my doctor yet though.
I figured they'd give you like your X-ray results and shit.
Well, they said my doctor will get it in 2 days, and that's today, I think.
Cheers to results.
Yeah, fucking right.
Amen.
Are you still drinking that mix?
Yeah,
Good God.
How was that mix?
it's actually pretty good. Young May drinks it like this.
What, wine and Henny?
Yeah, rosé and Henny.
Really?
Yeah, you want to try it?
No. Oh yeah, so one time somebody asked me like, yo, why'd you call yourself Savage James? No, it's not about going ham all the time. It's about 2 things I have an answer for. It's either fuck yeah or fuck off. So if somebody's like, yo, drink this, I'm like, fuck off. So like that's also savage. It's not just diving into like the no, that shit'll make me barf if I do that.
Yeah.
100%.
Space case, nice.
Yes, sir.
Can't find mine. I had a bunch of them for a while.
I think I got mine at Puff a Lot
Nice.
before any of those places all closed up.
Yeah.
Fuck. I miss Puff a Lot. R.I.P. Puff a Lot.
A whole lot of gangster shit.
Puff a Lot was the best. I love that shit. You guys have one in the West End too?
There was one, or might still be one.
I think there is.
There was
yeah.
one downtown and then one in the East.
I think in the mall at Maribel Mall.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
sick.
think.
In the mall?
Yeah, I think so.
That's a
If
sick
not,
spot.
there's definitely one in the west though, because I remember going to one.
Buffalo?
Buffalo, yeah, or it might be
In the
over
mall?
here
Oh, I thought- Maybe I'm
fucking
wrong, but I thought there was one.
Robertson.
Buffalo used to also sell salvia at the time
Oh,
when it
wow.
was legal.
Crazy.
I got mine at Rock Junction.
Yeah, they also had it. Yeah, I remember that shit going downtown.
Fucking cops took it from me. I was like, it's fucking legal, you bastards. And I
Yeah,
want the
that's
pipe
crazy.
back because I've only ever smoked salvia in it.
Yeah.
It's true. You don't want to ever like
They're like,
reuse
"You
the
think
same
I'm
bong
dumb?"
or
I'm like,
pipe
"Fuck
after
you."
you've put salvia in it.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not good. You gotta like reserve.
You gotta put one
Reserve
aside.
a-
This is
Like
my
if you have a
salvia
bong,
pipe.
have a specific bowl just for salvia. If
Right.
you do salvia.
Just the way it burns and all that, I guess. What it leaves behind.
Memories. That shit is-
Yeah.
The things I've seen, it's unbelievable, bro.
Fuck, man.
I don't think I can see my acid where like that shit happens like 20 times. Like, whoa, super fucked up. I see shit. Okay, now I don't. Whoa, super fucked up. Now I see shit. Now I don't.
Good,
Well,
like,
it depends, but acid's a good time.
Maybe I'd probably do acid.
It
Maybe.
can definitely be a good time.
I haven't done it either.
Just once.
Apparently, it's fairly clean. That's what I've heard. It's not that dirty of a
LSD,
drug.
yeah.
No,
it's-
for
it's-
sure.
On the
Psychedelics.
the dirt
are-
level, you know, the
Right, of course, yeah.
dirtiness level
So,
of drugs. Where,
remember I
like,
was talking about...
crack and heroin's down here.
Yeah.
And, like,
There's like fucking respectable like
respectable drugs.
no like I was just like there's like philosophers or like I don't know like they're scientists and shit.
Yeah.
and they do, like,
Yeah, they do
Well,
acid, like
yeah.
DMT type shit,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah.
peyote.
but they're like perfectly normal people.
You know how I was talking about phenethylamines earlier? So...
Phenethylamines?
Phenethylamines?
Like
I-
amphetamine
I
family?
think it's like no, well, like yeah. So like MDMA is methyldioxymethamphetamine,
Yeah.
so it is an amphetamine. But then but it's just that it's so phenethylamines. I'm pretty sure is like phonetics. Phonetics is like how your brain works, I believe. Maybe not, and I don't know.
Phonetics?
Yeah,
Phonetics.
That was like
I think
to
it's
do with language.
It's the kinetics of finessing people.
no, it's spelled. No, you're like phonics. You're thinking like phonics. It's like phonetics. Let's Google it. Phonetics. I got phonetics.
Ooh, yeah.
But anyways, doesn't matter. So either way,
That's just usually off anyway.
either way, phenethylamines are so they actually are like kind of like limitless pills in a way.
Like the movie?
Yeah,
Right.
but like not to that extreme. That's super
Yeah.
But it kinda
exaggerated.
just boosts-
But it's like
boosts your
so
brain
certain
power.
ones, yeah. So like the 2CE and 2CI and 2CB and all that shit, and like MDMA and all that shit, MDA and whatever, LSD and shit. They have certain different things that can fucking when you take them, like you microdose them or whatever. You can when you read a book, you will understand the information, retain the information, and understand the information better.
That's crazy.
So basically, you'll remember it and understand it better from doing these drugs, right? And like obviously, there's an amount you can take that will fuck you up, but then there's an amount that you could take that like you may not even notice, but your brain's like like firing on all fours.
Right. Fucking right. All eight,
Firing
all
on
eight,
all
all eight,
fours.
bud.
On all
All eight.
fours.
Isn't that actually that's funny?
Oh, that reminds me of a video I saw. It was so fucking funny. It's
On
this
all
guy. It's
fours.
like it's a hillbilly, and he's drinking moonshine, and he's just like, oh man, it's gotta come to me. It was so funny. It's like I forget what he says. Oh man, it was too funny, but it had something to do with like that. He's like, oh fuck, man, weed is one hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Anyway, it had something to do with him. He drank the moonshine, and he's like, this will do that, but that moonshine will give you 4-wheel drive. And he's like, he chugged the moonshine, and he's just like crawling on the ground now.
Oh yeah.
I forget what that is. There's a video on YouTube of that shit. Some hillbilly shit. So it's funny.
Shit, man. So what's next?
What's next?
What do you got coming up?
I have a tape coming out.
You
When
do, yeah.
It's
This will
coming
be a
out
good
on
time
the
to tell us.
30th.
of October?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
It's a Halloween tape. So
Tell
like,
us when it comes out. Like,
it's
I mean,
called
you just did, but
Savage Nightmare.
but send us any links or anything that you want us to share.
That's
I got
Later
2
on.
tracks in your guys' email to play.
Yes,
Those
yes.
2 tracks
Yeah.
are gonna be sandwiched in the middle of this EP. It's a 4-track EP.
Okay.
I actually, because I had a lot of vacation time, but there's not much to do, so I took a lot of time into writing, and I ended up just dusting out like 4 tracks like super quick.
Should we do a little sample snippet of one of those? Or 2
Yeah,
of those?
pick
You
whichever
sent me-
one you want. We
Well,
got
you sent me 2, right? So like
the first one. It looks like it says la la la, but that's just shout out to Bromar, funny ass motherfucker. He labeled it la la la, but the
Bromar.
track is called "Fuck What They Say." That's the one.
Hey, Broma! Hey, Broma! Hey, Broma!
DJ Flair, make the money flare.
Feel like I've been doing drugs all day. Feel like I work, but I'm still get the same. Things gotta change.
Shout
My
boy
brain cells
Sam.
got it in the shower, got me clogging up the drain. We all know the pain, just trying to slang a couple bags on the block for some worth of change. Ain't got a range, just a master 3. 4-door, no heat, frozen seats.
Need me a rose, teeth full of gold, watching a chain, need me some old. Materialistic, I go ballistic, fuck statistics, we lead the boat. Smoking presidential, LA confidential, party on the weekend, till we going mental, American psycho, moving in silence, resort to violence, streets got a code.
Fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, bitch, I will tell you when I'm through. Yeah, fuck what they say, fuck what they say, bitch. Fuck what they say, fuck what they say, bitch. Fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, bright shadows lighting up my tomb. Yeah.
If I'm caught, never snitch on my peers, never gon' rat like Chinese New Year. Am I crystal clear, put the pistol to the ear, fuck the police if they appear.
And if they appear, they ain't finding shit. Got a quarter brick and a pile of clips. Got a safe room and a bookshelf in my bedroom where I'm hiding it.
In the bedroom where I took your bitch with my lead pipe, like we playing Clue.
Got 2 hoes at 2 times the same night. That's deja vu.
Double
Up,
Dixie,
cups,
sippin',
straight, lanes.
Savage James need brighter things. Full knuckles, call them fighting rings.
Babylon, young Tyler Durden. Wanna fight the club, we gon' leave you hurting.
Got my one piece, call me Luffy. Need for money is my burden.
Throwing hands like Mike Tyson. They chomping ears, they sound biting.
Spit the air out, get the fuck out. Took the long route while we pound lighting.
Fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, bitch,
pussy.
I will tell you when I'm through. Yeah, fuck what they say, fuck what they say, bitch. What they say, fuck what they say, bitch. Fuck what they say, I'm still doing what I do. Yeah, bright shadows lighting up my tomb. Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of Aaron Cohen a little bit. That that style.
My tracks have changed many over the years. Like I know for a fact that like I used to have good lyrics, but like I wasn't able to like construct the tracks the way that it should sound. You know, over the years they just start getting better and better. The more trial and error.
Yeah, exactly.
Every time. That's why I didn't want to release music until like about a year ago, because like I didn't find like to release the music. You can make good music, but like, does it sound the quality that the people need to hear?
Right.
So like, you gotta be patiently waiting.
Right, man.
True.
Hear that.
Can't rush it.
So like, who produced that? Like, where did you get that all?
That was actually Bromar and DJ Flip beat.
Right. Okay.
In the cave.
Yeah, the Cave. Represent.
Dope. Shout out.
Gang. Yeah, I met
And then
Bromar, like I said, that one time.
My main
Briefly.
producer is actually 613 Tino right now.
Yeah,
Shout
shouts to
out.
Tino. We gotta
Shout
try
out
to
to
get
Bambino.
Yeah, man.
him on.
Sukriti
sure.
Gang.
Fuck, we've actually I think we've even spoke to him on coming on here.
A lot of work for the city.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't recognize him as much as he should, and like the people that do definitely know what's up, because like he puts a lot of work in. He started a lot of people out in the game. Like a lot of people that like, did most of their projects with him, and now they're doing their own thing, and they're like you know, you guys know City Fidelia?
Yeah.
That's a baby of Tino right there.
No way, really.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Like
Oh,
his
shit.
last album was like, I'm pretty sure all mixed and mastered by Tino.
Oh, say word.
I'm pretty
Big
Bromar himself, yeah, same thing. Like LJ, like they've all worked with Dino. Like it's a well-connected city. That's what I like about this shit.
Fuck, that's
Yeah,
crazy,
absolutely.
man.
That's why we here today.
Yeah.
Shout out Cap
Dang.
City. Ottawa.
613.
Yeah. Fucking right, man.
Closest area code we got to Detroit. 313, y'all.
Oh, that's great.
8 Mile.
Great.
I hate when people bring that movie up with me. I'm like, yo, just because I'm a white rapper doesn't mean like you just gotta bring up 8 Mile every time. Like, get the fuck out of here. You ever see Boys in the Hood?
Yeah.
Damn right.
That's done better for hip hop than 8 Mile.
I started watching it the other day, but I started falling asleep like
Netflix?
2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds into it, I was falling asleep.
It's in my list.
So I just went to sleep. I went to bed. I was like, "Fuck it, man."
Well, if you've seen it already a million times, like you can, it's also a good, like if you're not actually paying attention to it and it's good, it's a good background movie too.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yeah,
Sure.
true.
there's so many different
Background
scene
noise.
switch ups and good music.
Yo, you
and-
ever seen oh fuck. It's oh fuck. Get Hard or something like that.
Get Out?
Get Hard or something. It's
Get Hard. Oh, the prison one?
Yeah.
It's with Kevin
Hart.
Hart and Will Ferrell.
Oh,
Right.
my
And
God.
he's like
Yeah.
pretending that he was a gangster and shit. Like Kevin
Yeah.
Hart's pretending he was a gangster and shit. He's like, yeah, let's go to my buddy's house and all
Yeah.
this, right? And he had told
That's funny. That
he
movie.
had told Will Ferrell that like basically the story of Boys in the Hood.
Excuse me.
And then he's chilling out with like it's T.I.'s his fucking like gangster buddy or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're hanging out in the house and fucking Will Ferrell's like, yeah, like, you know, when Ricky got killed or whatever, right? And he's like, yeah, he's gonna be a football star or something, right? He's like, man, he's like, that's Boys in the Hood, man.
He's
like,
quoting
no.
that shit.
It's like,
Yeah.
it happened to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, fuck. That's Boys in the Hood. But yeah, it's like, you know what happens, I guess. But like I said, I fucking was falling asleep.
Oh, yo, I got another track to show you guys.
Yeah, we're gonna get it or what?
Yeah, listen to this one. This one is the one that 613 Tino made.
Okay, yeah.
Bambino, Sukriti Gang. Yeah, this beat's pretty nice. And so, like, it's a Halloween EP. I'm kind of sticking with so this one's Love Potion 9. The last one's more, like, it sounded grungy and dark. So, like, it's got that theme.
Dope.
I'll show you guys the picture, too.
It's a bit of freestyle after this.
Oh.
Let's go. Savage James in the building.
Love potion number 9. Make it so blind. Oh, she looking fine. I'ma make her mine. 7 love potion 9. Molly in the wine. She told me it was fine. She knew it all the time. 7
Molly in my cup, Molly in a cup. Honey know what's up. Savage getting bucked, tryna get me some. Then we gonna fuck. I don't simply talk. I can walk the walk. Fuck you all the wall. Then we flip it up, going up and down, in and out, in and out, in and out. Burger eater out, yeah. Put the pussy in my mouth, got my cousin, cause I'm going down, yeah. Finger looking, finger fucking, it sounding like macaroni in a bowl, yeah. Oh no, she got my toes, suck on my soul, over pro, oh. Could be the beans, could be the lean, could be the sauce, yeah. She into me, I'm into her spleen, digging the organ. Last love crush from the potion, fuck lift from the smoking. Still sipping, leave the bottle open.
Love potion number 9. Make it so blind. She fine. I'ma make her mine. 7 love potion 9. Molly in the wine. She told me it was fine.
I love that.
She do it all the time. 7
Sip the Henny straight, I'm a heavyweight. Hope you can relate, cause this is a date. Yeah, you know what waits. Molly and Chris Grace, Henny started first. Satisfy your thirst, sober or fucked up. Yo, tell me what is worse. Smooth with it, move like a player. Home fiction cool like I'm Vega. She wet like a bullion sprayer. Never miss a shot if it's a layup. Too much Molly, now I gotta stare. Maybe fuck her some more and I'll try again later. All of us fucking again. And I can't as much as I be my paper. Love potion 9. Baby,
Sipping on my tunes tonight. Mixing, all of it combined. Got me tripping, all in my mind. Sipping night. Wet. Make it so blind. Puff. Ooh, she looking fine. I'ma make her mine. Fucking shit. It's love potion night. Molly in the wine. She told me it was fine. She do it all the time. Sip it.
I love ad-libs. What?
You don't even have to say shit. You just go. It still sounds like it's like shoulder bopping, titty bopping. Bumper clap, motherfuckers up in here. Every time I hear that, it just reminds me of like those old school rhythms and shit back in like, the ones they have in Jamaica, the like mixtapes they got.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Oh,
I like that.
Bam, 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 bam.
yeah.
Gully selector, gully swing.
I was gonna say, is this the fucking love potion number 9?
It looks like it. Look, it looks
Yeah.
like a fucking genie bottle.
Fucking right, yeah.
She sipped that shit. Wow, that's the best part about this booze is that it's very universal. People that don't drink wine are okay with this. I've had people that are like, "Nah, I don't like wine." And I'm like, "Don't worry, it's not like wine. It's more like grapey champagne."
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean,
You're
if
like,
they were
"Oh,
offended,
okay."
just
It's a good
throw a little
taste, for
fucking
sure.
cranberry juice in there.
Oh my god, this with cranberry juice would be dank.
Yeah, I mean, if they were offended by it.
Exactly.
I mean,
Mama don't know.
I went the other way and put a little bit of
Mama
Hennessy
don't
in
know.
it.
Mama don't know.
What mama don't know, don't hurt it.
I heard that's true, yeah.
I'm gonna throw you this thing right over
Kicks.
here.
Are we getting
Steals, yeah, you want to fucking get some or what?
While we're hot with the fucking beats.
Oh, you got beats?
Okay, so this is kind of like goes back to what I was saying earlier about your post on Instagram, which is why I asked.
Oh, the freestyle thing.
Yeah. So you're doing a freestyle Fridays. It happens to be Friday.
I even mentioned in the video, like,
You're gonna
people
redo
that
it.
freestyle, when they say they freestyle, they go on these things, they go on LA Leakers, they go on all this shit. They don't freestyle. They said that they were, like, writing a verse on their way here.
Right.
And I'm like, to, like, the fundamental hip-hop people, they don't see that as a freestyle no matter what.
See?
They might show respect because it's dope. You wrote that very quick. That's nice. But you shouldn't label it as a freestyle because freestyle is right off the dome.
Yeah.
Even if you fuck up, if you make up for the fuck up, it proves that it's a freestyle. And you know, like, it doesn't have to be like fully like amazing, like right off the bat, not a single syllable, like,
See,
right away.
it's funny because remember I was saying fucking earlier whenever we first got here, did the Daily Joint. Go check out the Daily Joint today. Episode whatever.
Yeah, he's wearing a nice, he's wearing a very nice cape.
Yeah.
That day.
But I mentioned the bench that we used to sit and freestyle at, and like back then it was like we were talking about fucking the Pink Floyd shirt fucking homie was wearing, the fucking, you know, like we were talking about what was going around and like, or what was going on around us, you know, and it was like homie's passing the joint to him, and like, you know, you were just saying what you were seeing, and then you were saying maybe like a bar that you made up, or like
I like
fucking
doing
whatever,
that
like
shit.
just throwing in
But
like
I
random
don't throw
shit,
in
but
bars.
it was all just like you were making this up right now as you were making the next bar up as you were spitting the first bar,
Yeah.
or whatever, right? But I think nowadays, because I just one day heard a freestyle and was like, okay, wait, it was like a recorded freestyle, but it sounded like, you know, not only did he go in the booth and do this thing, but it was like there was bars in there that were like sick, you know. I'm like, you wrote those,
Yeah.
So then I was like, what's going on? So now I think, from what I gathered by context, is that freestyling is like the fact that you spit the whole thing in one go, whether or not you wrote any of it or
Like without a
made
chorus
it up,
or some
but
shit?
no, just that you just did it all in one go.
Without
Like,
reading off
I just
something
made a
or, like,
video,
reading off
or
your
you
phone
can even
or-
read off something, but just in one. Oh yeah, probably without reading off something.
I feel
Sorry,
like if
that's.
you're
But
reading
it's
off
just
something,
like
it's
in
not
one.
really
Yeah, no,
freestyle,
yeah.
right?
Sorry,
It's
you're right.
subjective.
Memorize
But
something
but I
you
just
just
mean
wrote,
that
like-
it's like you took a video of you saying this fucking bar for bar all the way
If
from
you really
one
think
to
about
the
it,
end.
it's subjective.
But it's What do you mean? Like
It's subjective. So like that
you could just change it with context.
No, like nowadays, because that is referred to as a freestyle. Like for instance, Lil Baby's got a really sick track called Freestyle or whatever, and this track isn't a freestyle. But like still, if you look at it like from that standpoint of view, he wrote it in one go. It's one segment. So
Yeah, that's yeah. So that's kind of what I'm
find
saying.
like there's two ways to look at it, but
it's
like
because you did it all in the one.
Like a free verse.
Okay.
a free verse. I could
like
see that,
that,
or
yeah.
or like a 16, just a 16 or a 24.
Or even like
they just refer to it as a verse
how
number.
motive. Well, I don't know if I should say this, I guess, but how some people do it is a fucking literally just record a bar or two or whatever, and then like think of the next one and like say it or whatever, right? And like so they're like making it up on the spot or whatever, but it's a song that they made like. They just punched in a whole bunch, right?
Yeah.
Like,
because like I write really fast, so if you were to say that, then all my writtens are freestyles in a sense.
Right.
Because I write extremely fast. Like I'll write
in
like I'll write a full song in like a couple hours, easy, done, boom, ready to go.
Yeah.
But see, it's just like I don't know. It's I feel like the context change or like the definition change.
I'm old school with when it comes to freestyles, but when it comes to music, I love like the new age shit and the old age shit. Yeah. I love what the new shit is. I love the vibes. That's new age shit hardcore. Yeah. Like that is highly influenced. Like I would say one of my biggest influences modern wise is like Tory Lanez, like Drake. Oh man. Future for sure. I love Future. Like it's funny.
From the dot where we know to let it go. He's in that Pressa song.
Gucci hat. He's also got some new shit out. The Future is amazing because he has an entire arsenal of songs under Future Hendrix that are released by him, but they're like all unreleased shit, and that he won't put on albums. But like, there's just an arsenal of like sick ass songs. Right. I was like on break and I couldn't stop going through all the different songs.
On Spotify.
No. If you go on like YouTube and look up Future Hendrix, they're all like Future tracks that are unreleased. I used to be like the unreleased king back in the day.
Well,
like,
fuck, hook me up, man.
Listen, if you can, I actually need to go to the bathroom. But while I'm in the bathroom, play this track. It's called
You guys aren't allowed to go to the fucking bathroom.
Yeah.
Man, what the fuck?
Oh no,
I'm joking.
Stop only, man.
Hey yo, so it's Savage James. So you guys got like a piss jar, like.
Yeah. No, just beer bottles, man.
Yeah.
Squeeze her in there.
Yo, Dumb and Dumber style.
Yeah,
in the beer bottle.
But yeah, no.
Get the fuck out of here.
Do you think?
Okay, the track is.
Yo, do you guys know that guy's name? The guy that drinks the piss?
Oh yeah, Harlem Williams.
Yeah.
Harlem. That guy's hilarious. He's in Half Baked.
Wait, is that his last name? Harlan?
I'm pretty sure
it is Harlan something, but
Harlan.
Yeah, I only recently found out his name because he came in the room whenever Tom Green passed out on the live.
Shit.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah,
Look up. Okay, it's Drake and Future. Big Mood.
Oh, we can't play music on here.
I was gonna say we can't play that kind of music.
Yeah, we get like strikes and shit.
Oh shit!
People get mad at us. Yeah, even people who use like bad samples in their beats. People who use bad samples in their beats and shit. We get shit. Yeah. Yeah.
No copyright infringement will be happening tonight.
But yeah,
we'll vibe out after do it though.
Fuck, while you're up there, can you bring me like a fucking just a small fistful of toilet paper?
There's a Kleenex
or
or
gonna take a shit.
Paper towel. Yeah, I was gonna shit in the sink down here.
He's gonna take a shit.
You know, don't do that. We got some paper towel here.
For shit?
Yeah, for shitting. Yeah.
Oh my god, you.
Facts. Oh shit.
Better than the old hand, I suppose. You know.
Okay, so
let's get what's on her.
I just want to say fucking a couple things. So shout out to Greengrass Oasis for everything you guys do down there. You can find them where we find them at Pikwakanagan, just by Golden Lake or in Golden Lake. Take the 60, take a hard left off of there, and fucking just give her a bud. But if you just keep going, honestly, go straight after you turn left and look for the big teepee on the left, and they're right there. But they're also in Tyndonega, Shannonville, and Pikwakanagan, which I just said. I feel like this is very.
Big shout
They're also online.
Yes, green grass. Oh,
It's ggoasis.ca.
Okay, I'm gonna get it next time
Good
though.
call.
Get their website.
For sure. ggoasis.ca. Check them out on there. I will say too, I don't know if they're offering it, but I know that some of the places on the reserve at Pikwakanagan will offer delivery off the reserve if they close down again. But I also heard that might not be true, but I heard that they're not going to close down unless they get a case of somebody that lives on the reserve.
Right.
But yeah, they supply us with all our cannabis needs. These fancy drops that fucking have people nodding out on the show.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I almost spilled my drink everywhere.
The dabs.
The dabs we're always doing. The fucking, most of the weed we're smoking.
Yeah.
Some of the hash I'm about to fucking smoke. But the other thing I want to say too, though, is I didn't bring it in. It's in the car, but my buddy Pat, that was on the episode from 420, the first 420 episode that we just got a fucking age restriction on. He gave me a bottle of these drops that he said I could donate to the or he's going to donate to the table, and that they're a little more realistic. These are like 500 milligrams per dropper. Those ones are more
THC or CBD?
THC, but they're more like I said, they're like 33 milligrams per dropper. So it's like taking a gummy or something. It's not like taking 1,000 gummies.
Right.
But so he donated some of those. And the other thing too I want to say though is fucking, this felt pretty cool because his fucking, I realized this morning that his girlfriend and his mom work at the hospital in Pembroke, and that's where my dad got his hip done, and that's where he is. And I was like, oh fuck, no way. And they like do the food and stuff, like they make the food and shit like that. And I was like, no way. I'm like, maybe I can get him like snuck up some snacks and shit, you know?
Yeah.
And
Tuck him under the belt.
yeah, so then Pat fucking texted his girlfriend and shit, and she was like, yeah, I'll fucking hook him up. And she found out where he was and everything, like found his name and stuff, right? And sent him some stuff. But then I guess Pat's mom gave him some shit too. And it's weird because my dad texted me, he's like, yeah, thanks or whatever, right? And I was like, and he said, tell Pat thanks too. And I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, how does he know? I'm like, who told him? Weird. But I guess Pat's mom went up later and gave him like a little bag of goodies.
Oh, yeah.
And fucking she said, yeah, your son called in a favor or whatever, you know? So I was like, that's awesome, man. I'm like, probably made him feel cool, you know?
Yeah.
But it made me feel cool too. I'm like, man, that's crazy. I'm like, I can just be like, you know what? He's in this hospital. These people work here. Give him some shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, cool, thanks. Like, that's sick. So I went out and brought her some fucking gummies and smoked a fucking blunt with them.
Fucking nice to be a bud.
But yeah, no, they that was cool. I was like, that's awesome. As if I was able to like hook that up.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, so again, shout out to Green Grass Oasis, our sponsor for all our cannabis needs.
Yeah, much love.
Shout out
And,
to sponsors in general for being sponsors. That's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
And shout out to Pat and his girlfriend and mom for hooking it up big time.
Oh, that's cool.
Hey yo,
Yeah, we're gangsters like
that wine. Yo, if we're at the drink-o-meter, you ever seen those interviews where they got a drink-o-meter? Like,
We should
I
start
gave
that.
you guys like this, or whatever, so I got about that down. We're at like the halfway mark on this shit.
Yeah.
And this
your-
bottle is like can get you good, and
Yeah,
as a
okay.
starter, like this is a really good starter, especially for heavyweight, bro. Sip that Henny
Heavyweight.
straight. I'm a heavyweight. Yeah, this is a good starter. Actually, this would be a good nightcap for
I
you.
like the watch. Too. Is that fossil?
Michael Kors.
Okay.
Believe it or not, they
Oh,
got
see,
okay.
men's.
men's watches.
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
Yo.
yeah. Some sick ones.
It's actually funny because they got this shit. I got it for like $240.
Nice. Fuck
I was
yeah.
surprised that they actually had some like nicely priced shit.
Nice.
Yeah, you know what's
need a
funny
nice
is I was
watch, but I
gonna.
work too
I was
much.
just gonna say I was gonna wear a fucking watch tonight, and I looked at all my watches and they're dead, and I was like, I'm not wearing a dead watch. I'm like, I don't know, like,
camera could tell.
I was
man?
gonna say
Well,
no
now
one,
it's too
like,
late,
no
but
one's
yeah.
gonna see it or whatever, right? Like, even if you're like,
Okay,
even
true
if
that. I
even
could
if
have been one.
even if
but
I was
will
sitting
tell you
here and
now
someone
it's
was
actually
sitting
ticking.
beside me, and like was like really like trying to look at it, like you might not even really see it, right? So you have to like really try and
If that makes
see
you
it.
feel any better, I personally wouldn't judge, and I highly doubt any of these boys would.
But I don't know. I just didn't feel right. I was like, man, I'm like, I have these watches sitting here and none of them are fucking ticking right now. I was like, damn it, man.
Yo,
actually,
you can
one of them
just
just
buy new
fucking
batteries.
rolls around. Yeah, I know. But see, the thing is one of them, I went to get the links fucking changed, and everywhere I went, I went to fucking Nordstrom and shit. They wouldn't touch it. They're like, no, we
Why?
can't touch it.
The
Burberry.
brand?
Yeah, apparently they can't touch it.
Burberry? They don't
Yeah.
touch Burberry.
Yeah, I went to my buddy.
But they sell Burberry.
Yeah, I know. I was like, you fucking sell them. They're like, yeah, we can't touch them for some reason. So then I went to my buddy and I was like, can you do this? He's like, oh, and he's this fucking like
Maybe
big,
they have like a
he's big
special
Greek
like
dude.
pin, bro.
Yeah, I don't know,
special
but
pin that
he
you
just
can't
sat
poke
there and
out.
fucking did it. He's this big Greek dude. He's like, oh, he's like, Mr. Burberry. And he's like making fun of me and shit. But yeah, so he just sat there and did it, like put his fucking glasses on and fucking did it. But I was like, well, what the fuck was the big deal? He's like, oh, fuck, I don't know, like whatever.
Some fucking genius watchmaker, like what?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I guess like fuck. But yeah, so I'm like, well, now I'm gonna have to go find somebody to do that, right? I guess I could just go back to him. Just put a battery in it,
Do
like
it.
just like do the thing, right? Like do the damn thing. But yeah, and then I need my other ones. I have a Fossil too that needs to be battery.
Best thing about Fossil is their like infinity warranty.
Yeah, don't they change the battery and shit
They
for
change
you?
whatever you want.
Yeah, and they fucking clean them. I heard they clean them and shit for you too.
No, they pretty much just give you a new watch, bro.
Shut up, really?
I swear to God, mine was like
It's
all
dead.
dusty.
They just give you a new one.
Yeah, you're just like, yo, mine's all dusty. Like if the everything was all ruined here on the side and whatever,
Shut up.
you send it in, and I swear to God, it came back a new watch.
Fuck, they'll just give
I
you
was
a new
like, okay, what about that scuff that was there? I guess that's gone too.
one. You sure they don't just buff it out? Fill it and buff it?
That's their secrets, bro.
Yeah, that's yeah.
I'm just happy with what I got. I was
Whatever
like, oh,
stays at
shit.
the Fossil Factory, you fucking, or whatever happens at the Fossil
No,
Factory
Fossil's
stays.
got nice watches for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
I just felt like I wanted something different. This is like actually like a symbol of like me starting fresh with like new like releasing my music and shit because it's all about rags to riches.
Mhm.
We going rags to riches. You know that fucking Rod Wave track?
Rod Wave? No. Oh wait. Oh
Think
no,
so.
wait.
You guys got a music shit. You don't know Rod Wave?
Rod Wave.
Shout out Rod Wave. That guy's he makes some nice shit. He does like almost like soulful like trap.
I might know the song. We can't play it.
I know we can't.
We'll play it after.
Unfortunately.
We'll play it after.
Shout out to copyrights for making life hard.
Yeah.
But speaking of fucking music, do you want to spit a freestyle for us?
Yeah, but like you guys said, you guys have copyright, so like what kind of beats?
Oh, we got some Quest and Bourbon on the beats.
Yeah.
Okay, well, yeah, I know both of them,
Yeah, so we got a bunch you can pick from.
and yeah, shout out to Bourbon on the beat. And
So how do you want to do this before we start? So we're gonna go through some beats, and then you can just say next until you find a beat. But do you want to pick a beat and then start spitting, or do you want to fucking find the beat and just fucking give her
How much time do you have?
whatever much time you want?
Yeah, we got all
I
night.
guess it doesn't matter, man. I can live.
The only reason I ask is just because I want to fucking make sure I'm ready to record it.
I used to be one of those like party favors where like if like say the music was shit, you just put on beats all the whole night, and I would just murk it the whole night, and it would be like 6 hours straight.
One of those
That's
guys.
crazy.
I could. I'm like that Juice World shit. Like Juice WRLD's very nice with it. I've
you do
noticed.
half an hour
Shout out to
fucking
Juice
freestyle?
WRLD, R.I.P.
Yeah.
Huh?
Didn't you do a half an hour freestyle or something?
He did longer than that. It was like 54 minutes or some shit
Crazy man. But,
on Westwood.
but do you know who has the fucking world record for freestyling the longest? I think it's Royce to 5'9",
What?
but it's definitely over 24
Shout out Royce.
hours.
I didn't know that.
If it's not 24 hours, it's over 24 hours. He
Wow.
took breaks to go to the washroom, and I think they were 5 minutes, and he had 4 of them or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, well, I obviously had piss breaks, but one time I actually went to a kegger on Canada Day,
Yeah.
and the music was good at first because the host was there. But it was Canada Day, so half the party wanted to dip, so the host ordered a school bus to bring everybody downtown to watch the fireworks and shit,
Yeah.
but not everybody wanted to go, so like it was like half the people wanted to stay at a kegger where they already paid for the booze and like there's a shitload of fucking beer.
Yeah.
So like me and my boys did not feel like going, so we stayed. And at some point, whoever was in charge of the music was shit. So I ended up like, my boy was like, yo, yeah, he was talking about my freestyles. He's like, yo, this guy's an insane rapper. He can literally freestyle for like ever.
Yeah.
And then like this huge macho man with muscles comes up and he's like wearing like a Speedo or some
Fucking
shit, man.
Randy Savage.
Nah, yeah, right. No,
Old
I'm Savage.
Papa.
So apparently,
Papa.
No.
33 hours and 30 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a lot.
Royce to 5'9"?
It's not even.
Someone random, isn't it?
No, wait.
I thought it used to
I
be.
should know
I thought
this.
it used to be Mers.
And actually, this was written in May 7th, 2020, so it's recent too.
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought
really?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
go
heard
ahead and
it
hit us
getting
with it.
beat.
So, yo,
It's an older
Watsky.
rapper, though. Oh, no way. Oh,
Watsky.
then he beat it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, then he beat
crazy.
it then.
so yo, let me
Do you
explain
know-
what happened
you
at this
know-
party. By the way, it was crazy.
Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Anyway, this guy comes up and he's huge and he's just like, no way, you freestyle? You should do it. And I'm like, okay. So we put on some beats and I'm just like freestyling. I did one full song and he's like, whoa. He stopped that. He's like, you're fucking amazing. Keep going. I don't know why. I'm like, okay, why'd you turn off the beats then? And he's like, oh, yeah. He pressed play and I just kept going. And I honestly freestyled from 5:30 p.m. to obviously those piss breaks that you were talking about to like 2 a.m.
Crazy.
It was insane. I was freestyling for this party. They're like, this one girl was like, oh, can we play something other than hip hop? And I'm like, oh yeah, I used to MC like for like drum and bass, so like I can play like techno and shit and like just do like what I used to do on techno and shit. And she's like, okay, yeah, you can rap the techno? Okay, do it. So like we put on some techno shit and I'm just like rapping super fast because I love the fast shit.
Yeah.
I ended up like rapping super fast to some techno and she's like, oh my god, and we ended up switching and then one person's like, do reggae and do this, and like I just kept going back and forth to different styles of music and they're like, someone's like, do jazz, and then one person's like, don't do jazz.
Yeah.
Don't play jazz, man. I love jazz though.
Do some
Shout out to jazz.
What do they call that? Scat? Or
Jazz is one of the most impossible musics to rap to, by the way.
Yeah.
It's impossible.
You can't. Like, yeah.
Oh man! But here's the thing. I fucking play drums, man, or like I used to. I guess I have a set of drums still, but I used to play drums.
What is drum?
But like, man, like the drums in jazz they don't make sense. You're
No.
doing like three different
They're
fucking signatures.
unmathematical.
Like,
There's no patterns.
it's
and
fucked
that's
up.
its pattern.
And
is
their
that there's no
rolls,
pattern.
they're like just a simple roll is like weird ass. Like it's like,
Like it's just like, and then it stops, and then that's it. It's just like,
and
then it stops.
even parts that you think are like rolls, they're like are part of the beat. Like that's gonna happen again and again. Like
Shout
they're,
out to
doing
jazz
weird shit.
being like the most
True,
complex music ever, and I love it.
True that. What was that one? I didn't hear it.
I'll turn that up.
Oh,
Is that
The other one.
I can hardly hear it. Oh, it's not plugged in.
No.
No, do that child one
Oh,
more
yeah.
often. Just you didn't end up
Gangsta
turning that
shit.
one up. That's
Gangsta
hilarious.
Grizzles.
That's hilarious.
But yeah.
No,
Alright,
show
you wanna
some
get
beats.
this?
Yeah, let's get the beats going.
So yeah, I'm just gonna hit play on this shuffle, and if you're not feeling it, just
Sideways?
tell me next.
Yes.
All right, this is the rap segment. 4G Audio Podcast, where the beats are provided by Quest and Bourbon on the beat.
Shout out Bourbon. Shout out Quest.
We got
Respect.
Savage James.
Dreamland Life for them and everyone. Oh, I know this one. Next,
Yeah, we're gonna next.
I'll start off light.
Those ones will be automatically next.
We starting off light, boys.
You don't want to kill anybody on that.
Hey,
You might actually end up
Savage. Texting my girl. I'ma be a while. What it gon' do? I'm sipping my tools. I'm shocking like lightning. I'm more like Zeus. You fucking with us? We hitting the deuce. We sipping the juice, yeah. We choke like a noose. I'm hard like a moose when I be running right through in the woods. While I be smoking on weed and it's good. While we be hitting on backwoods, yeah. 4G audio, all of my ears. You know what we do when we up here.
Round like a spear when I go round in the fucking globe. You know that I'm gonna trip you out, just like some lights on a fucking strobe. Don't really care cause I know that I go constantly whack cause I know that I'm cold. Don't really care cause I'm always on the road, yeah. I be racking that gold, yeah. I got 14K now, it is more like 16. I got new fucking drinks in, yeah, you know that I'm mixing. I be seeing fucking pixies like I took some fucking salvia. I be fucking dribbling on my lip, yeah, you know that I'm salivating, yeah. I don't wanna hit, but no, I'm great. I could say I escalate what you wanna fucking hate. I could say, why don't you just fucking sit on the sidelines and wait while I go on the fucking shit and play like I'm inside that fucking NBA. Never gonna be broke again. Yo, bitch, just a chicken, call a hen. I can freestyle, I don't need pens. Either way, it's 2020 in this bitch, so I use my fucking phone and I'm chilling with my friends, yo. Smoking and I'm getting high, I'm lost in the zen, yo. What you gonna do when I pop out? I feel like I'm no TJ, but you won't put it on replay. You don't listen to what he say. I got a shit re-rented, nah I mean it's invented. While I feel so splendid, got that shit mixed blended. While I say that I can rap it, and I'm rapping like an engine. 4G on his chest, you know that we rapping the fucking best. What? I just wanna possess, I want love, success. I got the drugs and sex, I wanna fucking flex, just like funk flex. What you doing, fucking punk next? Just like Ashton Kutcher, I cut like I'm a butcher. What? I got the beat on, we know the new one. Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out some words I wrote down. So through this whole fucking podcast, I've been writing down words that we've been. If that's something you're willing to do, don't let me force it on you.
Yeah, but I might switch the beat. Let's see.
This one actually drops a little odd, to be honest. So
Oh, okay, switch it up.
Bourbon on the beat. Papa Quest on the beat.
Savage. Give me a word.
Portuguese.
Ooh. Yeah, you know my steez. I got fucking wine straight from Portuguese. Now I'm preaching Portugal. You don't know it's me. I feel like I'm blowing steez like you don't know me. I blow like the candles at a wedding. I fuck your bitch and ruin up the bedding. I make you fucking sing like Otis Redding. What you don't know what I do, I'm making betting. What I feel I'm jetting, but I feel like I ain't sweating. But I feel like I am about to go revving like an engine. I gotta fucking sip like I'm thirsty. July 13th, that's my birthday. I don't remember anybody else except for my fucking family help. I just wanna put this shit up on Yelp. I'm fucking telling you, I fucking put a record on my shelf. Wanna get a ton of plaques, I just wanna fucking run it back. But I missed the fact, but I'm gonna be fucking savage ballerina. Cause my teacher used to teach how to be in the marina like we swimming. Yes, I'm women, yes, I've counted all them niggas. But I'm smoking on some weed, it's got me fucking smelling shit that's stinking. What you gonna do? What? I don't care cause I'm outdated like I'm old. But I don't care cause like cheese, it's good with the mold, yeah. I got like 2 years or 21 up on me. But you wanna fuck with me, then I can tell I'm sweet like honey, make you rap like a mummy, and you see shit like salvia. Don't really care cause I know that I'm doing this shit sweeping like a janitor. Coming straight out of Canada, while I be sipping the mud tooth. Know that I wanna tell you that I got large like a caboose on the lodge. While I'm switching with them cars, like I just wanna spit this shit like I just got open heart. What was the word? I missed it again.
Open bar.
But I said that I rep it again. Like I said, some open bars I'll leave you with some worn scars. I don't care cause I tore it hard. No doubt that I feel like I'm Tony Hawk, going off the shit with no fucking chalk. Writing rhymes and I get it lit. No doubt that I wanna fucking spit. Better watch out cause I'm so explicit. Like triple X's all on this bitch. Yeah, bringing it back like I just need more bars. But I don't care cause I feel like I'm a 5 generals, 4 stars. And I'll be coming through with the tank. Make you wanna go private banks. Nah, I mean like Tom Hanks. Man, wait. No doubt I'm gonna wait. Man, I'm making fucking ton of cake. I'm a fucking heck take a freak. I don't care cause I can eat the plate like it's fucking 12 on steak. Motherfuckers wanna make mistakes, they ain't never fucking take a break. Now you know you at home, wait, yeah, at your funeral. Never really do what I can do, cause I know that this is something that I gotta prove. Yeah, the juices got me loose, I took a piss and that's a break. Now you gotta wait, yeah, you gotta wait. Savage.
man.
Well done. I thought I was trying to write down some like difficult words too, just like to.
Man, I thought,
Portuguese, you know it's me. I'm going overseas. Motherfuckers think it's a bore to me, but now I feel like I got triple Z's, like it's gonna be fucking snoring C's.
I thought Portuguese might be a difficult one, but it's funny because you even said I got fucking wine from Portuguese, and I was like, oh, he fell off. But then your next line, I forget what you said, but you're like, oh,
Portugal.
But yeah, but then you're like, blah, 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 Portugal. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, he fucking knew he was going to do it.
Here's also an interesting fact about my freestyles. I just spit it. I don't remember a single bar that I just spit.
Yeah, no doubt.
Whenever I rap like that, I don't remember shit.
But that's
it's
like,
right off the dome. I don't remember shit. It's gone.
That's like I used
now
to
that
jam.
It's recorded, it's there. But
there
like
now,
usually it's gone.
I used
No
to jam
doubt,
with
man. How
my
would you
band.
remember
and
Whenever
shit,
I'm at
right?
parties and shit, when people hear that shit, it is what it is. Unless somebody recorded it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Just like getting the
But
zone.
see, like we used to
fucking-
jam with the band and shit, right? And we would like just freestyle some shit and be like, oh, and we'd even like look at each other and be like, and we'd switch perfect and shit. We'd be like, hey, what was it? I forget. You did this thing, and like I don't know, and we just
It's
couldn't
whatever.
put it
Yeah,
together,
you
so
guys
it's like, oh,
have that collective
shit.
thought on that switch up. You're like, oh, that was really good. Let's do
So
that
then we're
again.
like, trying to figure out how, like, what was the song we just fucking like played somehow, you know? And it's like I don't remember. Like, I like did this.
Yeah.
You gotta have the Tenacious D little recorder box. He's like,
Yeah.
let's make that.
What?
Tenacious D.
I haven't seen the
That's
movie.
a sick.
Oh,
what?
Aw,
You haven't
No.
seen Tenacious D?
No.
That's like a cult
The Pick of
classic.
Destiny.
I
yeah,
know.
Totally.
That's a cult
That's
classic.
great.
Oh, speaking of
I
movies.
met Jack Black though.
No.
Well, like
Wait, Comic Con?
Shit.
by met, I mean like he ran by me like between me and Jonesy, like.
I mean,
He
was
just
within
walked
touching
by.
distance.
Yeah, but he looked at me. He looked at me though, and he made a joke to me because there was a big crowd of people around him, and I was like, okay, I don't want to go over and like be one of those people, right? So I stood over here with a couple other people, and he like looped out of the big group of people, and there was like security guards ahead of him, like blocking for him, you know. And he was like, "Look at these people, they're crazy." And he like looked at me and like this other group of people, and was like, "Look at them, they're crazy." I was like, ah. Yeah, fuck.
That's
But I got to watch them on stage. I watched Tenacious D on stage, and then
That's
Kyle. Is that his
So
name?
like you
Kyle?
heard the songs
The
without
big
even
guy?
knowing like the references and shit.
Which song? The fucking Pick of Destiny?
No, the whole concept of it.
All of the songs?
Yeah.
I've never seen the movie. I don't know,
You just know the music.
but
from
I know
music.
the like. Yeah.
What?
But then-
no way. That's crazy. I only
Kyle
know
Gass?
the music because of the movie.
Yeah.
Kyle Gass. We were standing at like a little fence that was like on the stage, off to the side, kind of. He like came up and like handed his guitar to the fucking guitar tech dude, and they like switched guitars, like right like beside me.
Yeah.
That's good. That's sick.
Could have touched him if
Legend.
I wanted to.
Yeah.
Aren't I?
You're doing good,
Legend.
Kyle.
yeah.
You're doing good, Kyle.
Yeah, I got free
do the
fucking backstage
kid,
passes.
the kid laugh. No, the kid one.
That's just habit.
That's great.
That one's so clutch.
Oh,
That kills
shit.
me.
Yeah, no,
I actually want that in tracks, to be honest. Like that would be sick. Like, yo, if you put another beat on, do that like at like the fourth bar, every fourth bar. Like, yeah.
I'd have to play. Like I have to give B-Show the chord.
Oh yeah, you can't do them both at once.
Yeah.
Multitasking.
It's a hard knock life, if you will, which is awesome
life.
because you said something about the kid thing in the song, and I was gonna say, yeah, the hard knock life, how they have like the kids singing,
Oh yeah.
and then I just happened to
chorus.
use that as a joke. Fuck, that's
That's from Annie.
synchronicity.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking of the Jay-Z song where it's like, it's a hard knock.
Yeah, no, that's from Annie though.
But yeah,
the chorus
facts,
is-
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, gangster shit.
Yeah, so I don't know if you know, but we got this contest going on right now.
Yeah, I
You
heard
know?
about it.
Yeah.
I don't do
I was
contests.
gonna say, you
Yeah,
don't
I
sound
do
excited, yeah.
contests.
I don't like contests.
You want to see something,
Yeah.
though?
I find it's just like
You want to see something, though?
But do you know?
contest.
Yeah.
It's just contesting. I don't like contesting. I don't like contests because it involves contesting, and I don't
Contests are
like.
like...
I don't like going up against people. That's
Contesting
very-
is like
Fair
confrontation.
enough. Fair enough.
Yeah, I see that.
Is that real?
Yeah.
1,000 milligrams. Chocolate peanut butter.
Oh.
Gold bar.
Chocolate peanut butter weed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick. Shout out to your sponsor for the ridiculousness of that. That's dope.
Fuck, thank you. That was fucking...
Yeah.
That was
That is dope.
proper, thank you.
Yeah.
That is dope though.
Yeah, fucking...
Hey, Yo, I have a track called Gold. Like, I love gold.
Oh yeah.
You'll never, if I
I don't
ever
know why
make it in
you're
the
refusing.
future,
Sorry,
Yeah.
that was.
you will never see me with white gold. You'll never see, I don't care if platinum is worth more than gold. I want gold. I'm like gold member from fucking Austin Powers.
Yeah.
I want gold. I love the look of it, the smell of it, the feel of it. Yo, bro, gold is my shit. Well, I'm half Italian, so like,
Oh, okay.
gold, like, well, here, this is my first chain.
Oh, you going hide and you're tucking that shit.
Yeah, well, this one's actually better than this one.
You saw us in the
Because this
parking lot.
This one's actually like when you're Italian, you usually, if you're Roman Catholic or Catholic, they have like a chain that they give you when you grow older.
Yeah, yeah.
So like my godparents ended up giving this to me at like my baptism when I was a baby, and they said you can't have it until you're an adult.
Yo,
I ended up
I got
convinced-
one,
You got one of those?
but it wasn't that big, and it also at the same time.
Well, no, I have
don't
one of
have
those
it
too.
anymore.
I have one of those too. It's
I
the
lost
really,
it.
really, really thin ones. right?
Yeah, I wanted to wear it whenever I was a kid. So
That one my grandparents gave me. That
Yeah.
one's in my mom's safe or some shit. Like, you know, it's tucked away type shit. But this one, I ended up on my
That's dope.
16th birthday. I was like, hey guys, I have a job. Like, I'm an adult. Like, you guys should give me the chain. And they're like, yeah, okay, here you go. And I'm like, yes! Such a bad choice. They
Sick.
shouldn't have given
Oh,
it
you
to
still
me.
have it though.
Yeah, but that's
But
because
no,
I have
shit.
great grandparents. Shout out to my Nono and Nana because, like, bro,
That's sick though. My
This-
brother has the same
I've
like
broken
links.
this so many times due to like
Oh,
fighting and
fuck.
shit. Like, bro, when you're 16,
Yeah.
16,
Bring it to my guy.
this shit was, well, yeah, I know.
Oh, I know this is in the past, but I know.
For future reference.
But yeah,
Yeah.
But yeah, so this one is like that baptism chain. This is like from Italy and shit. And then this one,
Oh no way.
this chain actually, like my girl got for me. Shout out, my girl. Thank you. She actually got this. Right? She got this one for me, and like I love this one as well. Like it's,
Nice.
this is a symbol also of like 1 year making music, having music released in like multiple countries because
Yeah.
obviously when you stream it online, you don't know who the fuck's gonna listen to it.
Yeah, yeah. Well, even us, we got fucking Uruguay,
Yeah,
fucking
jumping in
Spain
here,
and shit.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But what's that? That's the Cuban link.
Yeah, Cuban link.
Cuban link, yeah, yeah.
I like gold. What
Gangster
can I
shit.
say?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man.
My goal is to definitely have more chains. Two chains ain't enough. 2 chains was
Yeah,
wrong.
2
He should have named himself
Yeah.
4 chains.
Yeah, 10 chains.
Shabba ranks. 5
Yes.
gold rings like a
Yes.
Shabba ranks.
What a good tune.
That's what I
Fuck
want.
yeah,
I want
man.
gold rings. That's the thing. Like a lot of my music, you'll notice nowadays is like me just talking about. I never mention that I have a lot of shit. I mention that I have shit, and then I'm going from that shit to better shit. I'll never talk about like fake shit. Like if I ever mention some stupid shit, that's because of history or like people. Do you know what I mean? Like I'll never mention ever fake shit. Fake shit is fake. You can talk fake all day.
Agreed.
Yeah, speculation.
You have to have life speculation. What is your experience?
Facts.
What experience has affected you in your
Yeah.
music?
Right.
So that's
true,
why,
though.
like, if you ever hear me talking about, like, I talk about mostly going from rags to riches. You'll hear most of my shit. Like, I actually have, like, a 2-track EP called Water Pack. That shit's on Spotify. You can play one of those tracks. You'll enjoy those songs might more than, like, my other tracks, but just based on the fact that it's more, like, themed to itself. So, like, this track, I actually want to do this. It's called Water Pack 1. And then I want to do Water Pack 2, Water Pack 3, Water Pack 4 and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
2, 3, 4 track EPs. This one was just 2, and like, yeah, man, I actually put in work for this shit. I took time into like putting the construct of the songs.
Yeah, yeah. Fuck yeah, we're checking it after here.
Yeah, for sure.
But you were saying
Yeah.
earlier that you watched the show, or you have watched the show at least. Have you watched it far enough to see to the questions? The lightning round?
The lightning round, yeah, I definitely saw that. I knew that was
Yeah.
coming. I actually thought that was like gonna come up sooner. I didn't know it comes with this late game.
Oh,
now
yeah.
I'm sauced up.
This
That's
is
exactly
yeah,
Yo,
it, yeah.
Now my lightning is guided by fucking
That's
liquor.
exactly
Yo, you know what? I was actually watching. I mean, I probably fucking shouldn't say this now because it'll fucking make a big build up. But I was watching some of Nickelodeon's answers because he posted them or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a funny guy.
He had some pretty funny ones. Like he was like tattoos or piercings. He's like piercings. Anyway, sorry, I shouldn't even read the jokes or the questions, but
I think I've seen bits.
yeah, fuck, hilarious.
Well,
So here we go.
we getting it?
Shut off my mic.
Alright, no. It's all good, bro. Alright, man. Pizza or tacos?
Pizza. Don't even question that again.
Power to Gatorade.
Ooh, Gatorade, I guess, just because it seems like it's less cheap and it's probably got better taste.
Less cheap. Remember earlier we were talking about less fast charging?
Yeah.
Less fast charging. Yo, I'm on that fucking pixel shit.
Yo, wait, smell this hash. Wait, I'm going to put it in the bag and then you can smell it so you're not smelling the shit on my fingers.
Why you got
The
shit
actual
on your
shit on
fingers?
your fingers.
Yeah.
But Austin, it is shit.
Yeah.
It's kind of nutty.
I have a question.
Coffee tastes like shit.
Oh, that's nice.
Have you watched fucking Austin Powers lately? By any chance?
Yeah, I usually go through like a yearly marathon.
Just because you're talking about Goldmember and then you're talking about the shit thing?
Yeah, no, I love Austin Powers. I love movie series that like actually were good.
Yeah.
So like
They're few and far between these days.
The Matrix.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
Well, they are what they are.
They're good.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings is amazing.
Harry Potter's, if you like Harry Potter shit.
Star Wars.
I saw Harry Potter's 2.
Yeah.
That's it? Oh my god, bro.
I only saw it because I was with a
It's
girl.
like one giant movie. I gotta watch it all.
Well, see, what was the other one you said? Lord of the Rings? Yeah, I don't know if I can bring myself to do it.
I'm geeky as fuck.
I think my buddy put it on, I might have laughed.
Don't let chains and fucking rap music like misguide you. I'm fucking geeky as fuck.
Man, there's a lot of geeky rappers nowadays.
That's huge, man. I was gonna say.
One of my first words when I was a baby was
Lord
Mario.
Yeah.
Mario. Because my dad would play Mario and I'm in the playpen and I see him and I'd be like going up and down and I'm like, Mario! And my dad's just like, the fuck? And I'm just like, Mario! Yo, man, that was my shit. Video games. I love video games. I love comics. Well, not comics, but I like Marvel shit.
Marvel stuff, yeah.
I like Star
DC.
Wars.
Star Wars is the shit. I like it all too.
Believe it or not, I even like Star Trek. People that
that was one I never did watch actually.
The new ones are nice. Those are well done.
Haven't watched them.
They're funny. They actually got funny shit.
My dad watched that as a kid, so like I was like forced to watch that. Like,
what's that, Star Wars?
It was like what was
Star
on the
Trek.
TV on the average.
So the way it's broken down is
Yeah.
Star Wars is more action based and like more like interesting in that manner, while Star Trek was more factual. Like it was closest to like realistic factual shit.
Right.
While like more like based on exploring space, while Star Wars more like space in your face.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
It's space. It's in your face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the old school Star Trek too. Like,
oh yeah, let's do some more lightning round.
Yeah.
I like these
This
questions.
happens.
This is my bad, man.
No.
That's why I say shut up with me.
Gin or vodka?
Vodka. Gin tastes like pine sol.
Would you rather take a plane or take a train?
Plane, but it sucks because my ears pop.
Yeah, true that, man.
Chew some gum.
Feels that.
I do that.
Like it
and
semi works, man.
It's semi. He's right.
Yeah.
It semi works. Like you're chewing the gum, and then like your ears pop, but the chewing your gum makes you
Can
feel
you
the
make
pain
yourself
less.
yawn?
Yeah.
Can you make yourself yawn?
No, I can't make myself yawn, but I heard that one works too. So I'm sitting on the plane. You just see me going.
I
Like
might just yawn. I felt the yawn.
I'm just like making faces, man. Like if somebody next to me saw me, bro, they would just be like, "What the fuck's up with this guy?" But like, yeah, that's exactly what I do. But I say plane because plane takes less time.
Yeah.
If I want to travel, and yo, man, I got a PS Vita. I got
Vita. You know what, man? Back in the day, I saw Vita on like it was like Brazil like soccer game on the board. Yeah. And I thought that PS Vita was just their version of the PSP. Like that's just how they said it.
PS Vita, buy it now.
Yeah.
No, man. PS Vita is actually decent. Like they should have done more with it. They fucked it up.
Yeah.
It's basically the Switch before the Switch happened.
Well, my brother has a PSP.
You can stream PS4 games on it. On your PS Vita, like
right.
Well, I don't know what they're doing with it now. They're canceling most of that shit.
Probably PS5's like under a month away.
But yo, I got games that like take like hours to play, like many hours, like Final Fantasy. I love that.
Final Fantasy 7 was my fucking favorite game.
Yeah, I think they remade that.
Possibly ever.
They did a remake with that.
Yeah, they did.
Final Fantasy 7, my friend.
On your fucking phone?
Yeah, it's not even that expensive, and you save progress. You can do like.
You have to buy it though.
Yeah.
What
But it's a one-time buy. It's a one-time buy. I don't mind. Shout out to fucking companies that actually make good video games on your mobile that are worth the purchase. Like if I have San Andreas on my phone. It actually works better than when on the console. Any console, PS3, PS4, PS2. This is actually way easier.
Dropping some knowledge.
That's interesting.
Vice City. I have Vice City on here. Not as good.
Yeah.
Vice City was the shit. This is Savage Reviews, by the way.
Yeah.
A separate podcast type shit.
I'm gonna
review all this shit, and I'm just gonna be savage as fuck.
I've been just getting into games on my phone. Like I just saw some like fucking shitty golf game, or not shitty. It was just like
free,
very animated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And,
those are decent though.
So I was like, whatever, I'll try it. Downloaded that. Fucking next thing I know, I was like suggested to download this fucking like downhill fucking like 4x4 thing, and I'm like, why not? Yeah. Now I'm like playing that. Yeah. But it's cool because like I used to like I would go and like read my messages, like send my messages like on Instagram and shit. And then I would sit there and just like scroll and wait and shit, right?
Yeah.
But then I'd be like seeing a bunch of fucked up shit or like whatever, or just seeing whatever, right? But I'm like, I'll go play this game for a bit. I'm like, got the fucking thing.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's what I like about mobile games is like, shit. I'm at my dentist office. I gotta wait like 20 minutes before I go in.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what I like? Mario Kart Tour.
Yeah, Mario Kart.
Have you heard about that?
Have it on there too?
Yeah.
Bro, this Mario Kart game, the graphics are just as good as whatever. This is 11 Pro. iPhone 11 Pro.
I got the same phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's that from?
I don't know.
That's from a movie.
Really?
Yeah, it's from a movie.
Just go...
what movie that's from? They're just like...
Shout out to everybody tuning in right now, too.
Shout out to people listening to us gabble.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking
gabble
nice.
represent.
Much love.
Shout out to all our old fans, new fans, and in-betweeners.
All right, let's go with these questions.
Sorry,
I like these.
All right, now we're all right. Yeah, let's get them.
Okay, yeah.
You ready?
It's not a lightning round anymore. It's like
I'm done. Oh yeah, all
slow
these
trickle round.
All these are worth points.
Yeah.
This is the tingle round. It's tingling.
Tattoos or piercings?
Tattoos. I've never liked piercings.
Boobs or booty?
Booty. I used to be boobs.
I used to be boobs.
Nickelodeon said nice personality.
Or something
like that. I thought that was nice.
Deep sea or outer space?
Outer space. Space is sick.
Would you rather never laugh again or never use your smartphone again?
Never what?
Never laugh again or never use your smartphone again?
Never use my smartphone again.
Of course.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
I was born in 89. We didn't have smartphones. There's shit. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, look, the beard's getting more gray. Look, I'm appearing on camera differently now. No, I'm just kidding. No, man, I still look fucking 24. That's what they say, so fuck it.
Makes a comment, looks older.
Yeah.
All of a sudden ages.
Shit. Would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about at all?
Gossiped about. It happens all the time anyway. I'm used to it.
That's right.
What do you know?
Yeah, Fraser image on comments is saying that.
Oh, Night at the Roxbury.
Fraser?
Is it?
My homie.
Oh, yeah. It's Night at the Roxbury.
I thought I made it up.
Shout out to Night at the Roxbury. That's a legendary movie. I used to watch that.
My buddy used to go, bro, dog.
What's that from, dudes?
I don't know. I don't know. He just used to always say that. He go, bro, dog. And then I just someone would say something like, they'd be like, oh, you're not supposed to put that there.
Night at the Roxbury.
But yeah, I definitely have seen that movie. So I mean, like, I probably.
Pretty sure that was just put on Netflix not long ago.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it since I was like 6.
I own that on DVD.
Watch it out.
That's a must own in my house. That and also, two other movies that are also must own. Little Nicky.
James Gandalf.
Little Dicky.
Little Nicky.
Or Little Nicky, sorry.
The Adam Sandler
movie. You think so, though?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I just watched Hubie Halloween.
Don't watch that. Don't watch that.
I don't think I can watch Adam Sandler act retarded the whole time.
Yeah, when he's acting
funny,
like that.
Or like, sorry, not, you know what I mean?
Are you talking about Waterboy?
But like, no, it's Hubie Halloween. But, and I love, that's the thing is my buddy brought that up too. He's like, what about Waterboy? I'm like, okay, I love Waterboy. But
it was a different time.
But it was, I guess, true, different time. But like, okay, like picture Billy Madison, right?
No, he just doesn't.
Billy
execute
Madison.
it the same.
sometimes in that movie, like he's trying to act drunk, right? So sometimes in that movie, he actually comes off like he might have hit his head real hard. You know what I mean? And actually, fucking, he probably did. But
He probably fell out.
I mean, like if Billy Madison was a person, he probably did hit his head pretty hard.
Right.
But my point is that like in that movie, it's funny because it's like, okay, that's funny because he's just portraying like a drunk idiot, and he's, you know, sabatu, you know, and like it's just like that's like cringy or embarrassing type shit.
Yeah.
But like, I think that's funny. I'm like, that's hilarious. He's just a drunk idiot, like being an idiot, and I can see that or whatever, right? But when he's just acting like an idiot, like, or not an idiot, sorry, but even when he's acting like a simpleton, like that, like I don't know if you guys have seen Hubie Halloween.
No.
It just came up on Netflix,
I've
so
seen
I watched it.
It's got that fucking mug.
No, it's because
It was
I think it was after
and it was
Click or
good.
something. He stopped being good
It
after
wasn't
Click.
bad.
Well, yeah,
for
like
sure.
it wasn't horrible. Sorry, I
Yeah.
shouldn't say it was good. It wasn't horrible, but it was just that I like
Him acting like that
Within
is
a
a
few
bit-
minutes of watching it, him being like that, I'm like, oh
Well, man,
shit,
the
he's
opening-
gonna be like this the whole
Yeah.
time, you know.
Yeah, the
Spoiler
whole-
alert, the best
fucking-
part was when the cat fucking made the face. That spoiler alert. the guy,
must have-
Huey was
spoiler
talking to
alert.
this girl,
Yeah.
and then the cat was just like wide-eyed. They did like that animated wide-eye shit.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
too fucking funny. That was like
see,
the
I forget.
best.
I almost have to watch it again, but I don't know if I will.
And his grandma. His grandma was funny. With the shirts, she had like all these.
Wasn't that
different
his
things on-
mom?
Was it?
Fuck, I don't know.
I
I
thought it
can't
was.
remember either.
She made him the
That's
soup
the
and shit.
thing. His new
Bunch of
memory, his
stoners.
new movies
Yeah,
are not
that's it.
memorable. All right, yo, next question.
Can I have a fucking swig?
Yeah, let me pour that shit.
Oh
Please,
shit,
thank you.
man!
Just like a little like, oh no.
Why as if that just happened?
Oh, yo, do you have paper towel? Where's that paper towel?
I handed it over there.
My bad, G. I'll pour that right
Oh,
Yo.
it's on everything.
though. It's on everything. Oh shit, dude.
Shit, man.
My bad, G.
No, it's okay. At least you didn't fucking break the ashtray.
No. Somebody did that?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
they
no.
didn't break
Okay,
it. There's
little-
like a minor chip
is
on it.
that?
I try
somewhere.
my best to not do stupid shit like that, but yo.
It's not even noticeable. Fuck.
I think I'm at that point, yo. Look, we're doing the bottle-o-meter. We're at
Bottle
almost
meter.
there.
We should start doing that.
Yo,
Or
you
like
should.
the count of beers and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Like,
You know where it started from? It was it was Snoop Dogg's show. Snoop Dogg had like that GGTV,
yeah.
and he had French Montana on there. And French Montana had a bottle of Ciroc, and he just kept sipping, and getting more fucked up. And like Snoop Dogg definitely made fun of it because he posted like a little meter on the side. And it was just like, and it's just like every time he got more drunk. And then like at one point, French Montana just like, and then the meter's just like.
I love French Montana, man.
Yo, you know what's funny about French
Low
Montana?
key.
So like French Montana, I wasn't even that big on back in the day.
Just a sip.
But I give
Here, I'll
props
hold
to
it.
French Montana because even though like his music was meh at the time, more at the time.
No. All right.
But-
No, some of it though.
But the
Give you
thing
that.
is,
You talking to me?
he's
Hook
a
me
real
up.
gangster.
No,
He was a
it's
real
not.
gangster.
His
So like
music.
I actually respect that he's like a gangster rapper. He's a real gangster that was a rapper. Just like Gucci Mane. Same shit. Same with Chief Keef. When you're a real gangster and you're a gangster rapper, like I don't expect you to be the best rapper because you're a gangster. You were a gangster before you were a rapper.
So then everybody get off fuck 21 Savage's fucking case.
That's what I'm saying. Actually, you know what's funny?
He's
I
a real
used to be
gangster.
like a
Can I
big
have a
hater
swig?
of that shit.
I'll hold the cup.
Yeah, you don't let me do it
There
like that
you
too.
go.
I'll help you.
Nothing crazy.
Teamwork.
Just like, yeah, nice. Thanks, man.
Yay! Kids hello! Boop boop. Anyway,
What did you just say?
kids galore. I don't
Oh,
know.
yes, okay.
It sounded
that's
like
okay.
multiple kids.
I thought you said a different language there.
Kigla!
Yeah.
Shikaka.
Okay, sorry.
Movie references.
Chicago, you're out. yo,
Chicago?
Ace Ventura.
Ace Ventura.
Oh, is it?
When nature
the other
calls.
one he fucking
He's like,
referenced earlier,
Shikaka.
Mrs.
Oh.
Doubtfire.
Oh man.
What was the
fucking
other
on
one?
Point.
With,
Oh,
when
bro.
he's answering
I think
questions.
everything I say is just a fucking movie call,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
When he
I've
said-
I've
That's
seen
great.
every single movie. Like,
Oh fuck.
I had a
man.
friend in high school. He gave me a 3-page list back to back, like each side of the page of movies you must watch in your life. And I probably went through about say there was about 350 movies. I probably did about 308.
That's a lot of movies.
That's a definitely.
And that was at the time, like in high school, that I was like, also reading is very necessary for your brain.
Yeah.
So like I picked up books and I went through like shitload of books. That's the reason why I can freestyle for so long and I know such a big vocabulary. Books, man. You read books.
Yeah.
That's the
Read
thing
more as a
kids
kid.
don't know nowadays
For
is fucking
sure.
books. They don't read books. Like,
Yeah.
and then now books have like pages or fucking like a tablet to use.
Mm.
If they have a tablet to use, they better do some fucking scrolling. It better be a lot of scrolling and reading.
Yeah. Because they
Yeah,
can
there's
do it
ones that,
for
like,
sure, but a lot of
Just
them
flick
don't.
left and
probably.
right. Like
Yeah.
the Kindle or
What
whatever.
else you got on that
Sure.
question there? It
Yeah,
looks
sorry.
long.
It's pretty long, bro.
Let's do it. Let's do
Right
speed
on,
round.
bro.
Speed round. I'll just. I won't even. I won't do no funny ad extras. Just.
No, it's all
I'll
good.
answer it.
All right. Would you rather forget who you are or forget who everyone else was?
Forget who everyone else is.
Would you rather be born with an elephant trunk or a giraffe neck?
Giraffe neck sounds handy.
I think the elephant trunk is way more handy.
An elephant trunk?
Yeah, man.
You're ugly, bro. You have this thing hanging off your face. At least your face is normal. At least your face is normal if you're a giraffe.
Half neck, no one can fucking see you up there.
Yeah, but
It doesn't even matter if you
yo,
have.
if a girl asked you for a kiss at the second floor, you could just be like, no problem. That'd
Yeah.
be sick. Come on, man. You can tuck that shit.
Yeah.
You can coil that shit.
Can't
There's
do
a lot
that.
you can do
I don't
with
think you
Best
can,
of luck,
man.
best of luck with sex, you know?
Yeah.
You know, like way down there.
Can you open the window, babe?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could probably game and eat your girl out at the same time.
Oh,
Like, like super long.
What'd you see, man? Shit. You got the VR?
You got the
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't just see what you're eating. You just gotta eat it. Anyway, next question.
Oh, shit. Would you rather
Explicit.
fight 100 duck? Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck?
100 horses.
100 horse-sized ducks?
Yeah, whatever it is.
Or
100.
duck-sized horses?
Yeah,
I mean?
duck-sized
Duck-sized horses.
That,
Yeah.
Sorry,
that, the wordplay already confused me, but
Yeah.
yeah, I choose the 100.
All right.
You can kick them. Okay, go ahead.
Kick them.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Yeah.
Next.
Would you rather go about your day naked or fall asleep for a whole year?
Fall asleep for a year.
Interesting.
Just not during my career. Like, probably when I was like 16.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, can I go back in
Back
time
when
and sleep a year?
Go.
I don't know. There was no like men on the place, so fuck it. I'd say it.
Yeah. Would you rather live one life that lasts 100 years, or one life that lasts 1,000 years, or 10 different lives that last 100 years each?
10,000 lives.
1,000. Wait.
10,000.
He wants 10,000 lives.
Oh, wait. That's what.
No. What?
Fuck, I guess you can just have whatever you want then.
I will.
The meter's going
Unlimited
down.
power.
Oh, shit. 10,000 lives. 10,000 different lives.
Would you rather live one life that lasts 1,000 years, or 10 different lives that last 100 years apiece?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
No.
10 different lives.
10 different.
Yeah, that might be real. You never know. So,
Amen.
It could be.
For sure.
next.
Would you rather have 2 million followers or $2 million?
Oh, man.
$2 million. Because I can do stuff to get 2 million followers.
Ooh. I would say the same for the
Shit, that actually fucking.
I like that.
But see, the followers
kid
can
one,
get you
too.
the money too. But
Yeah,
yeah, that's
fair enough, man. Would you, if you could choose one skill to obtain instantly right now, what would it be?
One skill?
Yeah, anything
Like
kung,
superpower?
kung fu, superpower, like any kind of skill.
Yeah, flame comes out of your fingers.
Well, you didn't specify, so
Oh
superpower.
well,
Doesn't-
maybe
any
we should
power,
actually
any
incorporate
skill.
any skill. Yeah, I guess maybe.
skill?
Oh, true. Yeah,
I guess
yeah,
maybe
true.
not a superpower.
skill?
But that should,
Sing.
that
Fucking-
should be a question.
Sing.
Golf or singing.
Singing?
I know how to write, so I just want to be able to sing better.
Follow-up
Alright.
question.
Well, I was just gonna
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. So if you could have
What?
any superpower, what would it be?
Any superpower?
Yeah.
Invisibility.
Nice.
Cool.
Just, it's convenient.
Did you watch that?
It's convenient. I like that. It's
Well, like,
convenient.
I mean, you could do this
Yeah.
or you could do that with it. You know, there's a few things you could do with it. You could spy on people, you could
Yeah,
rob
what you
people,
could
you could
do.
sneak up and stab people. You know, there's a lot of shit you could do.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could
Savage.
get into movies for free and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Dagger Gang, Savage Gang. I follow anything that's Savage on Instagram. So if you're on Instagram and your name anything has to do with Savage, we got you. I got you. So I'm Savage, and I want to assemble a Savage Gang. The leader will obviously be 21 Savage because he is the richest of us all savages.
Of the savages.
Savage. And you know what I like about
Fairest
him?
of all savages.
He is the King Savage. You know what I like about his ad libs? He does not use Savage in his ad libs, so that's mine. He goes 21, or he goes on God. But he does not say Savage, so shout out 21 for not using that ad lib because, yeah, that's mine.
Gangster shit.
Savage,
Next question.
Savage.
Officially claimed it.
If you were to lose one of your 5 senses, what would it be?
If I lost one of my 5 senses,
Yeah, what would it be?
smell. I barely have that. I have allergies. Next.
That's like legit, like 99.5%.
Oh, no, Jonesy.
I know. Oh shit! There's paper. Careful.
The studio's going up.
That would happen while I'm here. God damn it.
I have a fucking headache, boys.
All right, man.
What you got?
All right, this is it. All
Is it
right, so you
so?
find a book and you start to read it, and you begin to realize that it's about your life, and you get to the point where you find this book and pick it up. Do you continue to read on to the next chapter, finish the book, knowing that it holds the rest of your life within it, your future?
That's a trick question because if I don't read it, does it extend my life? By not reading it?
Wow, that's deep, man.
How would it? Yeah, I was
Come
gonna ask,
on,
like,
man.
what-
Well,
how-
because if you
I'm
don't
a
read on,
philosopher.
if you don't read on,
Oh,
It
there
doesn't
might
go
not
into
be
your
future
life.
doesn't
There's no
happen,
end to
right?
your life. I tricked y'all. You gotta change that one. I'm sorry.
You
Savage
gotta
James,
change
that
that
intellectual,
one.
bro.
I still
caught
don't get
you.
it though.
if you don't keep reading your
If you don't
your
keep
life
reading,
won't
it doesn't
continue
end your life.
happening.
Because he says if you finish reading it, it ends your life. So what happens if you don't finish reading it? It doesn't finish your story.
You have to keep
No.
reading the book so that your story continues.
It's just whether or not you know. Like so.
No, I know,
The
he
book
know-
is about your life.
He
And, like,
knows.
do you read it? Like
He
so
knows,
if you
but what he's
don't read
saying
the
is,
ending, what happens?
it's the same thing. You just don't know it.
but what he's saying is,
Oh,
if,
then
well,
yes. Okay, fine. I guess your question does make sense, but it just needed a little.
Okay, well, yeah, that's what it means, but you had a pretty
You know
good
what?
fucking answer, man. Actually,
but you know what he's
going
saying,
for a
right?
sec.
Like, it could go like.
I just
I
didn't
get-
know.
I
I just
get
didn't
what
get
you're
how.
saying.
Like,
I'm just wondering
not
about the
knowing would
magic.
extend
The
your life.
magic itself. Speaking because it's Halloween.
Yeah.
If you're gonna talk about this,
If you're
then
picking up a
it's
magical
definitely
book that
it's a
has your
magical
story
book.
in it, what happens if you stop reading it and then your life stops? So you just don't go on anymore.
So you don't read
Like-
the book, and then it doesn't tell you what the ending is, so it can't trick you into believing what your ending is.
I'm way too high for this.
It's like the Goosebumps movie. The
I
Goosebumps
got you.
movie. They have to read the book to get the thing back in the book or whatever. I don't know.
Yeah,
maybe.
yeah.
Some shit.
Yeah.
But if I had to say, then no, I wouldn't want to read because I wouldn't want to know my death. Unless it was a good death, then I would love to know it.
Yeah.
No, I'm not
true.
gonna lie.
Oh no.
If it was a
no.
good death?
What's a good death, though?
A good death in your sleep.
Yeah, true. I guess.
What the
yeah.
hell? Like, I mean, like...
I was thinking
mean,
like driving a race car or something.
that
but
could
yeah.
happen to anybody at any time, so, like, why not? That's
Yeah,
like the
I
best.
definitely hope that fucking because I've definitely
Oh, yeah, yo, you're a ghost. That's the end of your questions?
Yeah, that's it.
Yo, you like talking about ghosts and shit.
Well, I don't think I enjoy it, but yeah.
I've heard you
happens.
talking about it, bro. Well, this is the month, my friend.
Man.
You know what I'm gonna do this month? I'm also gonna go in my attic. I've never been in my attic before, so
Oh
like.
fuck that.
And I
Up
heard
there.
that all of my attics, because I'm in townhousing and it's like a rental, like all of the attics are connected apparently.
What?
So that's tripping me out. So
That's
I definitely,
that's a little
I just
weird.
want to take a peek. You
That's
know?
not cool.
I'm
Be like
curious.
$1 million baseball card collection up there. You don't know.
Yo,
about.
that's from
So
a
I have
movie.
this theory about ghosts.
it?
I'm gonna explain my theory about ghosts. If anybody believes in ghosts, I believe that if there's ghosts, there's also demons, which are stronger ghosts that have like abilities and shit. So if
Watch
there's
too
a
many
ghost,
movies, man.
a ghost might accidentally like do something like that maybe, but like a demon will like fuck with you
Right.
if that shit's real theoretically. So basically, my theory is, if it's a demon, it's evil, right?
Right.
What is God? God feeds off something, or like the greater essence feeds off something.
But you have to believe in God for this theory to work.
Or good and evil, or positive, negative energy. Positive, negative energy.
Yeah.
So say the positive, negative energy feeds off of love. Evil feeds off of fear. So my theory is, if there is ghosts and demons and shit, they can fuck with you less if you have bravery and no fear against them.
Right.
That's what my thing is, because they feed off that shit.
Yeah.
So whenever you're watching these horror movies about ghosts and shit, people are scared every time. They're like, oh my god, they're so scared.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The ghosts feed it off that. The demon. If it's fucking with them, it's a demon at that point.
Yeah.
Ghosts can't fuck with people, but demons can fuck with people. If that's a thing, like there's levels to that shit.
Right.
If that's a thing.
I don't. Yeah.
Positive, negative energy. Imagine there's
I
like
believe
a low.
in positive, negative energy, but I don't think like.
So the
demons and
positive,
ghosts are
negative
a thing.
energy thing. Lower frequency things are like the lower positives and whatever, and then like say
But
like
that
the
doesn't
worser
mean-
things.
You know what
like
I
the
think ghosts
demons,
are?
Those are the bad frequencies, the ones that are like on a bad frequency wave
Right.
of like energy. So the extreme negative energy that are fucking with people's lives and shit.
You know what I
So they
think
could be,
ghosts
like,
are?
real people, not
So they come
necessarily,
off
like,
as
ghosts.
supernatural, but it's just a wave of extreme bad negative energy going through or some shit.
So what I think ghosts are is exactly like you said, is a extreme bad and negative energy that is like imprinted into that fucking like house or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Well,
So,
their
like,
system. The
there's like a
system that
kid-
they're like built
No, well,
around.
there's like a kid that I knew that said like this ghost used to like fucking push past him and shit on the stairs, but like I think that, or like there'd be like fucking some lady or whatever. This wasn't his story, but like you'd see like some lady that's like fucking like in the corner crying or like at the window crying or some shit, right? But it was because like fucking her husband was like beating her or like, you know what I mean? Like there was some like
It's 'cause they went
traumatic
through
thing that
trauma.
happened.
Yeah.
And that thing is imprinted in that fucking moment in time or like
Yeah.
whatever, or in that specific spot.
in that area.
And so that when you see this thing, like, because some people, like, I don't know if the stories are even true, but some people would tell stories how they'd be like, there'd be a ghost and it would turn and like walk towards them, but it would go through them or whatever, right? Or it'd come at them, but it would like go through them, right? And then it would be gone and shit, right?
Yeah.
But it would be because
It's
that
more like a time
fucking
flashback.
because that moment was fucking stuck it there. It's
Yeah.
like deja vu.
Yeah, but Mayo,
It's like
have-
deja vu
that
for
specific
Yeah.
area has
for
an
that
energy
for that
level
place.
that basically passed through at that moment in time. So it's almost like reoccurring because it was so like traumatic at the time.
Yeah.
Or I've also, ever since I was young, I've also thought that what if ghosts were like either different dimensions or different timelines crossing over. So when you see somebody that's like, oh, they were dressed in like
the
old timey
multi-dimensional
shit, right? It's like, oh, they were dressed in old timey shit. It must have been a ghost, right? But really, it's because the time fucking the like
All moments in time are
Like,
happening
at the same time. So
right.
there's other
Some
people
like
here right
aligning
now
shit.
Yeah.
that
and then
lived
something
here
happened.
Right.
before.
Yeah.
But when you see that ghost or when that thing happens, when they knock over the beer bottles, it's because fucking those
That
things
beer bottle
cross over.
there.
So
Why do
yeah,
you
it
never
wasn't
see
there.
future ghosts?
But
Yeah.
they say
You think
to
there'd be
them,
future
they're like,
ghosts?
say to them, they're like,
the
oh yeah,
energy.
wait, one second. So say to them,
Energy.
they're walking, all of a sudden they cross over, they're like, oh, what was that? You feel some weird feeling or whatever. You're like, what was that? But in our timeline or in our dimension, it's the beer bottles all knocking over.
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? So like
Yeah.
even sometimes I'll feel like a weird feeling. Or like you know what I mean? Like fucking like a little rumble in my stomach or something, or like a little twitch in my like you get twitches in your arms and shit, or your eyes and shit. And I'm like, man, like what if like as I was walking through this fucking spot in my house, that little twitch was because I fucking like ran into somebody else, or you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah.
shit like that. Like I used to always think that shit. Like
That's
what if you're
crazy,
like
yeah.
doing shit? So I mean like you know what I mean? So it's not like it doesn't have to be that you saw the person because they crossed over. They could even just do something like you said, like this thing doing this. And that could just be that you didn't see the person or whatever, but their timeline crossed over with ours
Yeah.
or whatever, right? We're getting too fucked up for or
Yeah,
too
yeah.
too far
Cheers.
like
Oh,
too
I was
far
gonna
into
say-
Like they didn't understand how they
Man,
died. Apparently,
there's some
That's what
shit.
it is.
There's some shit. Oh no, you fucking told me to watch it. Unsolved Mysteries.
Yeah, man.
The tsunami
That's,
thing.
I was gonna bring that up.
That
The tsunami thing. Is that in the second season?
Yeah,
I
man.
haven't watched that yet.
I
I've
watched
only
it backwards.
I've
Everything
only
on
watched the
on
first two.
everything on
that
Netflix.
shit.
Everything on Netflix.
So good.
You watch the top one first, and it's going backwards. But whenever you play it, you go next episode, next episode, next
Yeah.
episode. But it plays it backwards.
That's fucked.
But-
Not mine.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
Yo,
but,
bro,
Netflix
and,
got a
and,
ghost.
he's talking about exactly.
but no. So I watched the tsunami one, and the tsunami one is that big tsunami that happened fucking in Japan,
Japan, yeah.
and I guess like so many people. So many ghosts that were like lost because the
Japan?
town was up too, so that they were trying to go home,
yeah,
and so they were trying to go home,
yeah.
and I said that twice, but they're fucking, but they can't
Japan has a
they
lot
can't
of
find
ghosts
their
there.
home,
Yeah.
because it's all fucked up. But
Yes.
so
Their
people
culture's a
were
lot
driving
different too, right?
around. Well, and that's the thing is they have
They're more like likely to believe that ghosts are.
yeah.
Yeah,
but
but that's the idea of it.
But like this chick was driving around, these three dudes stopped her, and she knew. She's like, I've seen. I guess she says like ghosts come to her or whatever. Like she's like a medium or whatever.
yeah.
And she
Oh,
said she fucking drove up, and these three dudes were there, and she's like, I knew that they were ghosts, and they were like, hey, like we're trying to get home, and they were all wet and shit. She's like, I'm trying to get home. They're trying to get home, and she's like, yo, like she had to tell them like you guys are fucking dead. People getting in like cabs,
yeah.
and they'd fucking drive them, and they'd fucking go to drop them off, and there's no one there. They're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? So the cab driver has to pay the fucking cab fare, but the cab drivers were saying they're like, we welcome them because even though we have to pay for the fee, we're getting them home, we're getting them
Right.
like fucking whatever,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Is
Just
it
got chills,
reoccurring
but-
though?
It's called.
Yeah, man, it's been
closure,
happening.
man.
There's a bunch of fucking shit. People walking up. There's one story where this chick walks up to the door. Man, I'll fucking cry my fucking eyes out right now. It's scary as fuck, man. Knocked on the door. If this happened to me, I don't know what I'd do, man. Like I might
As a
fucking
cab driver?
like I might no, this is like at your house. Knocks on the door, goes and opens the door. Fucking I think it was like super late at night and some shit. There's a girl there. She's fucking soaked. But it's not raining out.
Yeah.
She's
Wow.
like, I
Is
need
that video of it?
I need dry
fuck
clothes.
out.
I need dry clothes. I need dry clothes. Fucking get me dry clothes. She went and got her dry clothes or whatever, and I think that's all of the story that happened. Like she gave them to her and she left or whatever. I can't remember, but I think that's all that happened. But just that's fucked up.
Yeah,
That's
that is
fucked up, man.
That
That's
is
fucked.
That is fucked.
Oh,
Fucking
man.
ghost stories.
Yeah, man.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, that's
Happy
like
Halloween,
kind of the idea though
motherfuckers.
is like when a life is taken unexpectedly or like it very suddenly,
Yeah.
and they haven't like
Concluded
they,
something.
exactly. They haven't
Yeah.
even like yeah.
Then
so
that's
their-
what this
their
lady
spirit,
said.
like lingers on.
She said you have to tell them like you're dead. But I
Yeah.
said to my buddy, or maybe it was my brother, but whoever I was watching this with, I turned and said, I've honestly never seen like a ghost. I've had like weird shit happen to me, but I've never seen a ghost. And I honestly think like God, for the lack of a better term, the positive energy won't let you see stuff that you can't handle. And I
Right.
honestly think that I might not be able to handle it. But
Yeah.
if I see a ghost, I'm literally, and this has been my plan ever since I heard this shit. I like, even like as a kid, I remember hearing like you just got to tell them like they're like passed on and shit, right?
Mhm.
So you'd see that in a movie, but they'd like gently tell them like, hey, like remember like your dad and like this
Yeah.
story and like all this shit, right?
If you know
But I'm just
about
gonna be
that
like,
shit.
you're fucking dead, you're fucking dead,
Yeah.
like, you're
Yeah.
fucking dead, like go away, like yeah.
You know the
It's
museum
2020.
of, you guys know the Museum of Nature?
Yeah, man, my dad used to be a fucking security guard there, man.
The top floor that was under
Yep.
construction.
My dad fucking heard
That
shit.
shit's haunted. And back in the day, obviously you guys know I'm 31. Back in the day when I was in daycare, we did like a sleepover shit there.
Oh,
Bro,
Man,
I could have
that's
sworn
nuts.
I saw some fucking lady in a dress walk by, bro. Everybody was
chance.
scared. All the little kids when we were kids, like, yo, that was fucking scary, bro.
man.
They did like a sleepover for my daycare there. It was fucked.
My
nuts.
dad worked there whenever I was a kid.
That place was
He
haunted
was
for
a
sure.
fucking, or no, maybe not whenever I was a kid, actually, fucking, but he worked there at some point, right? And he worked there with the like Department of National Defense, I think, and he was like a security guard there, and fucking, I might be mixing a bunch of stories up, but either way, he was a security guard there. But he,
You hear a
so
lot of
there
shit.
was and he was overnight too, right? And there was they brought in some fucking, he has all the information on it, I forget, but there was like a specific like native dude, and they brought his like clothes and stuff like that, and they brought a bunch of shit there for like a, what do you call it, an exhibit. And the people were hearing all kinds of shit, and like I think I said I said my dad heard some shit. I don't know if my dad did hear some shit, but I know that the guys he was working with were telling him about shit. Like they'd hear like they'd go into a room and like look around and be like, okay, cool, everything's good, and they'd like leave that room, and like all of a sudden there's like a radio playing in that room. Like, what the fuck? And they'd have to go in and shut off the radio and shit.
Yeah.
And then there was, like, a bunch of different shit. People whispering and, like, people coming up and, like, touching people on the back of the shoulder and shit. And there's no one there. And, like,
one of the
shit
big
like
ones
that.
back in the day was people heard music playing.
That's exactly,
and it was
yeah.
like, oh, man.
But you know what, though?
Insidious?
But you know
like
what,
that
though?
Tiptoe in the Garden song.
Tiptoe
through the garden.
But not long
that's
later.
creepy as
But
fuck.
not, that's Little Boxes from the show Weeds.
Oh,
Yeah, or it's not
shit.
from the show Weeds, but they do play it on the show Weeds,
Yeah.
I think.
Before it got big on us.
But,
Insidious.
yeah, I forget. Oh yeah, no, but they came out later and they said at some point in the newspaper that some dude like way back in the day committed suicide off that building.
Oh, fuck.
Like when I say back in the day, I'm pretty sure it was like 100, if not more, years ago.
Yeah.
Like a long
Yeah,
time
we're
ago.
looking at the
Crazy,
bottle
man.
meter.
Holy
the bottom
shit,
of it,
man! It almost
yeah.
looks yellow. There's so little in there.
It is whatever color these lights are.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's definitely taken a bit of a toll. Not much, but like, I mean, what has it been? About 2 hours?
Holy shit.
We're over 2 hours.
2 1/4.
Yeah. Well, you know what that means, man. We're at the end of the bottle. Fucking. We've done the freestyle section.
See? We got
Yeah,
Done the fucking.
the meter. The meter tells you what's
I
up.
think that's a fucking hint, man.
That's right.
Oh shit.
He gets the whole
Gang,
thing.
gang.
Hey.
Hey,
All
wait,
right.
before we go,
Let's go.
what's your favorite color?
It's not a color.
It's a
Black.
shade. Oh,
Oh, okay.
That is there.
It's
good
not
call.
a color.
Nice. Sticker
There you go.
gang, you already know what it does.
Sticker
Savage
gang,
James, thanks for
Liquor
coming
gang.
out, man.
Yeah, man. Thanks for
Sticky
coming
gang.
out,
Appreciate
Sukriti
you,
gang. All the gangs.
Appreciate you guys too. Thanks
Yo,
for coming
appreciate
out.
You too, bro.
Fucking right.
Thanks for coming out, man.
Thanks for having me over, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Chill environment.
All right.
We'll have you back.
4G
And we
audio
appreciate
podcast.
you motherfucking gangsters out there. Thanks for watching us. Thanks for tuning in. Again, shout out to my dad. You're a fucking hero.
Absolutely. Big shout out.
Tell them where to find you.
R.I.P.
Sorry.
Legends.
Extended goodbye sequence. Tell them where to find you.
You can find me on IG, the.savagejames, or you can check me out on Facebook, Jesse James Sharon, whatever you want, honestly. But if you go on my Facebook, you can definitely get the link to the IG, because I would definitely appreciate the IG. All about the IG.
Are you related to Sharon?
No, I get that question a lot.
All right.
But I am an original Jesse James, so that's me.
Nice, man.
Birth
Outlaw.
certificate and all.
Nice, man. Nice.
Savage
Yeah,
James,
well-
I'm Savage. Jesse James, that's
Hey,
what I
man.
am.
Like I said, man, thanks for coming out.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate
It's
you,
been a
man.
pleasure.
Of course.
Fucking right. Gang, gang
Why not?
shit.
Hey.
All right. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Fucking right. 4G Audio Podcast. We fucking out of here. Peace out.
Peace. Catch you in the next one.